I don't want to be right.
What would Socrates say to that?
It tickles my fancy.
Okay.
Goosies.
I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marco.
That's not. No, that's not.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's true. You do got me. Get over here, Marcus. Let me look at you.
They don't want it. Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit her with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay. Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Stairs on the stars with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof I'm alive by the motor. No proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, independent, I never ever traded him. You know what is a star? Like under the city, the driver's side floor. Wish I could large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. 8, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever, and cute as could be. You can watch it on YouTube with view for free. This one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time, wonder what they gonna do next.
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Morning, everybody. Hello, Leroy.
I've been out on them streets.
Doing what, dude?
So got up this morning. My wife goes, you know how the wives do the subliminal messaging.
Did she want you to gas up or something?
No.
Did she say we should do something?
I went to Walmart and I went to Sam's.
Mhm.
They didn't have no water.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's got to get, an inordinate amount of water
and toilet paper for reasons I can't explain. Even with COVID. In COVID, people start buying up toilet paper. Like, really?
Today was the fun day driving in where everybody decided once the torrential downpour was hitting right on the Golden Glades that this is the time where I want to drive up the thing and try and skip everybody. So that was great. But you know what? We got 3 days to talk about the hurricane that's coming. Let's talk about the hurricanes that came back. Man!
Hey.
How did Colin McCarthy know?
Wow.
I was like, wow.
Pretty good.
He nailed that an hour. I was sitting here and I was watching Raquel Pennington versus Juliana Pena. I'm like, shut up, Colin McCarthy. The guy's got his Canes glasses on. I mean, like they're gonna come back and win 39-38. Nailed it. Nailed it.
What a call.
This is this was great fun. This was great fun. This guy Cam Ward. What a show. I mean, he is incredible. Now
he's a lot calmer than some of the coaches we see on the sidelines, right?
Oh my God. He oozes. I mean, he's certainly calmer than Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin, this guy loves the Canes. But I don't know I don't know what he was doing.
Sometimes you got to put your cheeks up.
Why did he have his cheeks out like that?
I don't understand.
Why did he do that?
He was nervous.
Was he doing Singletary?
Dude,
this is how we playing.
No.
I tell you what, if you look at a season of success, a championship season, a contending championship season, I don't care who you are, I don't care what league you're in, there's going to be a couple of games where this happens, and you have to find a way to win. And at the end of the season, we're not going to talk about it because we're just going to talk about you contending. But we all going to know that the stones that this team has shown, not playing their best football last week, and then getting boat raced early in this game.
Oh, my God.
We're going to mention, remember early in the season, it could have went sideways. And so from that standpoint, this happens with wait, I give you a perfect example. What were we talking about in December with the Panthers when they went on that god-awful run? When they lose 5 in a row?
Yeah.
I mean, it happens, right? So kudos to these guys. What is he, a pit bull?
I don't know what he's doing. He just loves the Hurricanes so much. And he's insane. He's an insane person. I don't know what to tell you. He loves the Hurricanes more than anybody. But watching this last night, watching this on Saturday night, which feels like it doesn't really feel like I've slept, to be honest with you. It's been all a blur. But
Right.
I'm like watching this and I'm just furious because I'm like, man, another season. How is Cal running past everybody so fast? They had like 4 touchdowns of 50 yards or more.
Yeah, a lot
Like,
of long
what
plays.
is this? What are we doing? And then Cam Ward throws up that pick 6. I'm like, that point, I was like, ain't our night, dude. Now, I didn't turn it off because I was watching UFC. I didn't go right. So I'm like, all right, keep it on.
Wait. So you're saying the only reason why you kept watching the Canes because you were up anyway.
Probably. Yeah,
So-
I probably would have
so
been so disgusted.
If you were not watching MMA,
Very likely I would have turned it off.
okay.
Very likely I would have turned it off.
I appreciate your honesty because this is how I was staring at the TV.
Did you watch all of it? You didn't stay up till
No
2.
way.
Leroy got done at 2:45.
No,
There's
no.
shot you stayed up.
Leroy checked out at about 12:30.
Oh, man.
I tried.
I
It wasn't. I just couldn't keep my eyes open. It wasn't.
Can I tell you what they got to do? They got to get rid of the halftime being so long in college football.
It has
It's-
nothing to do with college football.
They got to do it.
Dude, let me explain something to you.
Got it.
Everybody want the money. Okay. Why do you think Super Bowl halftimes and playoff halftimes are so long? Because them people pay a lot of money for them playoff games.
Yeah, but
And
only
they
the Super
want to
Bowl.
be able to sell as much advertising and do as much halftime show as they can. So they're not going to get rid of that. And keep in mind, you're talking about East Coast time. They started that game at 7:30.
Dude, it was late for West Coast time over there.
Right.
It was crazy.
So
And they were up with College Game Day too. Reese Davis. I mean, you want to talk about a broadcast crew that we were thrown with. Reese Davis, whose voice was lost and also had to do game day, so he was a broken man starting the broadcast. And then, dude, are we just giving broadcasting gigs to anybody? Brock Osweiler, and man, hey Brock, congratulations! If I didn't hate you enough from your Dolphins work, you got a new enemy out of me, friend.
Whoa.
Yeah,
a new one.
yeah.
You
He's a
already did.
whiner, dude. What was he there with his Cal pom-poms on? Sitting there just whining about this targeting call. Oh my God, would not shut up. It's targeting. Oh, shut up, dude. You want to know who's gotten hosed on targeting more than the Miami Hurricanes? No one. And I mean no one. Whatever just happened to good old-fashioned football? He was running. He wasn't a quarterback.
That I think the hardest thing in the world for people to understand, right, is that if I come to tackle you, the first thing you do is drop your head. The person getting tackled. So my aim point is great if we're using a tackling dummy. But if the other person is moving, there's a slight chance that you may get hit in the head or something like that. And that's a hard thing. Like there's blatant ones where a guy just go torpedo. Yeah. But the ones where a guy goes to make a tackle and the offensive player drops his head to protect himself, which is the worst thing you could do. You're getting a penalty for that when you're actually the one putting your head in harm's way. And there's no the only people that understand that are the people on the field.
Yeah, and then also for any Cal fan that wants to whine about it, one, you were up 25. Second of all, don't give up a 77-yard play to Rush Trevor the next drive.
Huh. Speaking of which,
What?
I have a new enemy.
Who's your new enemy?
Clubber Nick or whatever his name is.
Who's that? Who's that?
The Clemson quarterback.
What do you do? He messed up your prize picks or something?
Cade
I have 5.
Mm.
I'm waiting for one guy.
Ah.
He had to go more than 238. With 6 minutes left to go in the game, they get the ball. 235.
Damn.
He was on 235 for a quarter and a half.
That sucks.
Yep.
That sucks.
Yep.
Headlines are brought to you by Doral Kia. Doral Kia, choose from over 500 new Kia models in inventory, like the Sportage, the Sorento, and the Telluride. Remember, when it comes to Kia, the great deals are at Doral Kia. Silly Sauce says, Cam Ward leading the country in passing. What a time to be alive. Dude, he had a fourth quarter. What did he have? 277 in the fourth quarter?
Just the fourth alone.
Ridiculous.
But that's what happens when you got to have like 30 passes to catch up.
I don't understand. He's ridiculous. Like, but you know what, the thing that's crazy about Cam Ward is it's not even like, hey, he throws the bomb skis, but like once a game, he's gonna have a play where he does like some pass where he's about to get tackled and he goes, whoop, shovel pass. He's done it like the last 3 games where it's just come through. It's like his game awareness is just out of this world. Now, he wasn't lying about gunslinger. He will do some reckless things.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
reckless things.
But guess what? Here's the deal, right? The good far outweighs the couple of bad plays he has. So there's not really a lot that you can say because without him, you go nowhere.
Oh, without him, we're done. We're done. We're bums. We're bums without him.
So from that standpoint, you know, when I see a pick with him, I'm like, his mind was in the right place. Like he's trying to make a play. It's not a careless throw. You understand? There's a difference. So, yeah. But at the end of the year, when we look back, wherever this team ends up, we're going to look back and we're going to remember these 2 games, but nobody else is. Right? It happens to all of them. Hey, guess what? Alabama had an opportunity to come back.
Dude, everybody got this weekend.
That's right.
Everybody got this weekend.
Well, in fairness, Michigan didn't get got because they weren't favored, which is weird. An unranked team being favored over a top 10 team. So we knew that was fool's gold. Other than that, just watching, like, yeah, man, like, good luck trying to figure out who's the 12 best teams. Right? With the way these teams are losing, what does that do for Alabama?
Where does it drop them to?
Right. Because then they're going to say, okay, who it helps?
They dropped to 7.
It helps Georgia.
Yeah.
Because now Alabama has a loss, and their loss is worse than yours. You lost to Alabama, and here we go playing this game already.
Right now, after all the chaos this week, Texas, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State at 4, Georgia 5, Kansas 6, Alabama 7, Tennessee 8.
And guess what? I want to say Ohio State and Oregon play this week.
Yes, they play 7:30 NBC this weekend. Kings have a bye.
Oregon. It's at Oregon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. But Ohio State is favored.
Yeah. Listen, if you repeat this, I'll deny it. They got the best talent in the country.
You can't deny it. Like you're on video.
I said I'll just lie.
We got you.
You'll say what we dubbed it?
Yeah.
AI.
That's it. But yeah, clearly. But what Miami now? Here's what's shocking. What the offense did is not shocking. They've been doing that, right? All year, finding a way, moving the ball down the field. I am stunned at what happened to that defense. Stunned.
Which defense?
The Canes defense.
Oh, the Canes defense. Okay.
It
was rough. It was rough. Like every time
they were doing whatever the hell they wanted to.
Willy-nilly down the field. It was crazy.
Willy-nilly.
And then just, like came around, they started bearing down a little bit. But no, it was just like every play was a home run. Every single one of them. It was incredible. You see that intangible flying down the field to start the game?
Woo! Good.
He was going right away. But yeah, it was they were getting carved up by Mendoza, and they were like, oh, here comes the revenge story. Didn't get recruited by you. And we're gonna have to hear this. This is gonna be the story. And then thankfully, just thankfully, but even like coming out, I was like, all right, second half, they'll be all right. And immediately, just like the worst pick six you've ever seen in your life.
Wow.
Right.
Like it would have done Tua proud. That's how bad it
It
was.
really was very Tua.
It was really bad. Really.
Sometimes both of them, you look at them like, this is the best quarterback I've ever seen in my life. And other times it's like, what the hell was that?
Well, you can do that with everybody. Hey, by the way, Jets fans.
Why you divert off that?
Okay,
Don't waste
don't do
Jets
that.
time on this.
Don't do that.
Don't do that right now.
All right.
Don't do that right
I
now.
just wanted to get it off my chest. Because,
Don't do that.
We'll
take a break. We'll get into the NFL action, of course, but the Hurricanes, big winners, 39-38. Cam Ward's the truth, and the Canes remain undefeated. Take a break. Lots to get to here on a double victory Monday. The Dolphins also, thankfully, mercifully, snapped their losing streak. Lots to get to here on a Monday. Back after this. Ah, a double victory Monday. Comeback for the ages for the Miami Hurricanes.
Been a minute.
Man, it has been a minute. It has been a minute, dude. Yeah, like I see Dolphin Kane, who I know is a rabid Canes fan, who's a loyal listener, and he goes, this team is Cam Ward, nothing else. And I say to that, who cares?
I replied, that happens. That usually happens with Heisman Trophy winners and teams that rely on said player. Then once that said player leaves, you're trying to replace a Heisman Trophy candidate.
He's here, and he is everything a Canes fan would love. Like his confidence, the swagger, kind of has everybody else in the country being like, oh, these Canes are back. Like the Cal fans were furious. I mean, they were not nice to the Canes, and you can't do anything about it. You stop them, it, stop them.
Yep,
and you can't. Here he was. This was the 24-yard touchdown. This brought the Canes to within 6, and it was with about 4 minutes left. Cam Ward, 24-yard touchdown run to get the Canes within striking distance.
Mobile.
2nd down and 1 for Miami from the Cal 24. Ward to the air again. Right hash mark. Now drifts to his left. Looking. He's got a lot of room to run. He's going to run. He's at the 15, at the 10, at the 5, then into the end zone for a touchdown. 24 yards for Cam Ward. He surfs into the end zone here in California. It's 38-31 with 4:04 to go in the game. The game is on and Miami's back in it.
Excellent job by Ward reading the defense, playing his cards correctly, turns the corner. Secondary has their back to him as he takes it into the end zone.
Man,
that's the one thing that I've never been able to figure out defensively. And this is with receivers, linebackers, or whatever. How can you guard somebody with your back to the football? I've never been able to figure that out, because that's why receivers say throw it up, because a lot of times the defender is chasing and you can just do your eyes right. One of the things that Randy Moss used to do, you ever notice he always caught the ball by his waist? You know why that is?
No.
You know why? Because if you put your hands up, then the defender starts waving his hands. So you wait until the last possible second and put your hands out, and you can catch a ball even though you're covered.
Heat Lifer says Canes took 20 years to be back playing a high school schedule, but I get it. You play. Yeah, go look around the league, dude. Go cry about it, Heat Lifer. I don't know what to tell you.
What do you so if that's the case, what do you make of Bama, who lost to Vanderbilt?
Yeah, what do you do?
Okay, they count, and that's why
I also don't think you travel across the country, road games, hard to win on the road. I get it. They lost to FSU. I'm not sitting here saying it's something you should beat your chest over, but man, so many teams would wilt. So many Canes teams would wilt easily. In years past.
In fact, and this is not me, but what do they say about Mario Cristobal? You're going to have those 1 or 2 games a year where, and so look at Georgia Tech last year, right?
Oh, clock management this game.
That followed him, from Oregon, right, to here. And so it for everyone, it feels good to have a couple of wins like you have the last couple of weeks, because you can still build, right? Everybody's not going into that room disappointed. You got a lot of fix a lot of stuff, especially defensively. Again, I don't know what happened. And you got Bain back.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened. Was it just a good game plan?
He put a bow on that baby at the end. He was getting after it.
But it was weird. I've never seen somebody operate like that for a whole game almost.
Schmeathan says, get it right. This team is all Cam Ward and Xavier Restrepo. Xavier Restrepo, he's good.
That's his guy.
He's good. Here was Cam Ward to Xavier Restrepo. This is the game-winning drive. It starts off 77 yards. Xavier Restrepo nearly takes it to the house.
38-32, 142 to go. Miami 93 yards away and Ward to throw on first down. He lobs it out there. He's got it. Restrepo at the 30. He's at the 40. He's at midfield. He cuts right at the 40. And he might go.
Watch out.
He's at the 30, 25, 20, then the 15. He's down to the 14-yard line. From the 8-yard line down to the 15-yard line is where they place the ball. On first down, it's Ward to Restrepo. And Miami's 15 yards away. They're alive and kicking. 15 yards away from a moment of magic. 77 yards.
Wow.
Hey, do you see? Do you hear the crowd?
Yeah.
Crickets.
They're
Crickets.
like, oh no.
So the why was why was my man like trying to get him down there like a horse? Come on, Five. Come on, Five. Come on. Come on. You got it. Hey,
you gotta,
that's the most nerve-wracking thing at the track. Everybody slapping a paper. And everybody, nobody loses when
like my
the horse
childhood.
crossed the line. I got him. I got him. No, you don't.
saw a lot of sadness at the OTBs as a child. My father loved the ponies though. Cam Ward would then give it off to Martinez. They get it down to down the sidelines. They were wondering whether or not he was beyond the line of scrimmage. He was not. Ruling stands. And then you have Cam Ward with a little touchdown pass to Elijah Arroyo.
Ward looks to his left. Arroyo short motion. Snap. Handoff. No, he throws. Left side Arroyo. He lunges. He's got it. Touchdown. It's a touchdown. Miami has tied the game. A 5-yard touchdown to Arroyo with 26 seconds to go. It's a touchdown. It's a 93-yard drive. It's Miami 38 and Cal 38. And Borregales comes on for the biggest extra point of his life. Miami 38, Cal 38. A 93-yard drive. A closing argument put together by Cam Ward with 26 seconds to go. And now Borregales can put Miami in front and perhaps give them a winning moment. The all-important extra point. Good snap. Borregales is good. And Miami is California dreaming with 26 seconds to go in the game. It's Miami 39 and Cal 38.
Goosies. Yeah, Josie and Don Bailey Jr. on the call there this weekend on QAM. Wow. Goosies galore, dude. What a time.
Goosies galore.
All the meanwhile, I was also watching Alex Pereira just beat the face off of Khalil Rountree.
Why didn't they stop that earlier, bro?
I don't know.
That was bad.
I mean, the thing is, you pretty much said this was going to happen, right?
Yeah, but like
Rountree shouldn't even been in there.
You should see his face after.
He had a good couple rounds, but he just the one thing I would have said with Rountree, and I think it's probably hard because you're worried about the kicks coming back. He had this one kick to the body on Pereira, and Pereira was like, you saw like the first time he looked like a human, other than when Izzy beat him. But he thwapped him right in the gut because Khalil Rountree is a great kickboxer too. That's like his thing. Works out in Thailand, like, and you could just see Pereira just all of a sudden the robot just like
deep breaths,
but he never threw it again. And I don't know. He was just, I think he was just the jab was too much, and that's the thing. Like Pereira just kept sticking him. It was southpaw versus conventional, so Pereira just kept hitting with this jab. Dude, Leroy, I'll send you the picture. It's too gross for us to put up on the stream.
I was just gonna ask.
It's too gross.
I don't think I could.
I'll send Leroy the picture of Khalil Rountree's face after this. Yeah. But like
just from jabs,
from jabs, and then he couldn't see anymore, and like he just started unloading a combination on him on the cage, and they finally stopped it. But DC was telling Joe Rogan, he's like, get a picture of my phone because the blood was spewed all over DC's phone and their broadcast booth. And then like when Joe Rogan's interviewing Khalil afterwards, like a glop of blood just like slowly they had to give him a towel in the middle of the interview.
Wait. Did we need to interview him?
Who?
Rountree.
I don't know.
That's what I don't get.
I think him and Rogan are cool. Like he's been on the Rogan show a lot.
Okay, that's
so I think Tom
fine.
wanted
That's
to.
fine. I'll get you later. Go fix your face, dude.
Schmeathan says, remember when Tobin lashed out at Leroy for bringing up the Jets? That's fair. But this was happening at the same time.
Hey,
It's connected, Schmeathan.
hey.
Now he can make fun of the Jets.
Hey, let me tell you something. Marcos, Tobin,
Yep.
Jennifer,
Yep.
somebody on this show told y'all what 40-year-old on a repaired Achilles look like. Did I not? And I was called an Aaron Rodgers hater. I said, I don't hate Aaron Rodgers. I hate 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers coming off an Achilles, right?
Yep.
He can't move. He still kind of wobbles with a limp, right? You can see it when he plays. He can't get away from nobody, right? And what makes it worse is he can't get away, and every time they tackle him, they jump on the back of his legs.
He was also on his knees this weekend, like on all fours this weekend, like Michael Irvin, but it wasn't the same because Irvin was very excited. And I think in that moment, Aaron Rodgers was thinking, I don't think I should have run for vice president. I don't think I should have done this.
Hey, so this ain't got nothing to do with Aaron Rodgers, but it has everything to do with 40-year-old guy coming off of an Achilles tear. So now that we all understand what getting old in sports looks like, stop messing with me when I say something about this.
Oof.
Like,
He looked in a lot of pain yesterday.
Yes. And you can't be mad at him. So everybody gonna call Aaron Rodgers. No. He's what a 40-year-old coming off an Achilles looks like.
Oof.
Oof.
He is and by the way, some throws.
Yeah. Look, there you go. That's what it looks like. You know what it looks like? Damn, I'm old.
Yep.
Like it's okay. It's okay.
Really not.
Right? Wait. One
Like a before and after of a yoga position. It really do look like he's.
This is you have established yogi first time.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So I don't understand. And then let's make it worse, right? Because I don't care what nobody say. Him and his coach does not get along.
Oh no, they do not. No, they do not.
Mm-mm.
They do not.
Mm-mm.
You know, we're all gonna get ready for these next couple of days.
Can I also say this real quick?
Sure.
And by the looks of that offense, it don't matter who's the quarterback because you got rid of Sam Darnold. You drafted another quarterback. He's no longer there. You thought Aaron Rodgers was going to save you, and he running for his life like the last two. And Sam Darnold was undefeated. So it ain't them. It ain't them. If you go somewhere else and have success and your city and your team called you a bum and it ain't going to work out, it ain't you.
I will say, though, we can't be without a little sadness in this game, Leroy, because Andrew Van Ginkel, another pick six.
Come on, dude. Wait.
Another pick six.
Wait. When this happened, nobody was sadder than us, right? It was Christian Wilkins. I had to tip my 40.
Yep.
Right? And then Van Ginkel's, because my whole thought behind this was, okay, the whole thought was, both of your outside rushers are gonna miss part of the season, and he was your best pass rusher and outside edge defender when they got hurt, right?
Yep.
So, like, yeah.
Though I will say the Dolphins' defense is still doing pretty good.
They still, yes, they still
Pretty good.
Man,
Like
they can get after like and give old Weave some credit. Because that timely pressure, when they bring pressure, it always seems to get there. Except for Chop, he gets close.
Yeah, he does get close.
He gets like
He gets close. That's gonna right now. That's what you go to his Football Reference, and there's no stats, but you just be like,
he gets close.
He gets close. You know what they called Andrew Van Ginkel on his HBO feed?
What's
What?
that? Man, I forgot.
Hugh Wang.
Mm.
Sounds like he was taking his Blue Chew.
Whoa!
Maybe that was too much. But I will say, we're sitting here. The storm's a brewing. We're going to be tuning into the news, that damn cone of uncertainty. You don't want a cone of uncertainty in the bedroom, fellas, all right? You want to be barreling strong with the winds. Strong storm surge in the sheets, all right? That's what you got going on, man. And I got to tell you about our friends over at Blue Chew. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in a chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. Now you can chew it and do it. So whether you're married, you're looking to spice things up, or you're single and you're trying to impress somebody new, Blue Chew is for you. I got a special deal for our listeners out there. You guys can try Blue Chew for free when you use the promo code SHOWPONY. You use the promo code SHOWPONY at checkout. You're paying just $5 for shipping, but you are getting your first month of Blue Chew for free. Go to BlueChew.com today. Use the promo code SHOWPONY, and you're getting that first month of Blue Chew for free. That's BlueChew.com, BlueChew.com.
Show pony.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Hey, Leroy, get a weather update from the Demesman and Dover law firm. Your accidentatories.com, free consultation 24/7. Call them at 866-954-MORE.
I'm glad you should ask because with all the rain everybody talking about, it hasn't hardly rained today, but it's coming. It's mostly cloudy, light breezes. Looking like they are out of the it's going left to right, out of the west. That's crazy. And it's probably in the mid to upper 80s, but it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain a lot.
Ready.
Everybody be careful on them streets. Take the necessary precautions. Keep an eye on the weather because believe me, they're gonna give you an update every 12 seconds.
Yep.
And I'm confused because right now it's not the hurricane. It's the low pressure that's hanging over us that's bringing all this rain. Because I was confused because everybody was talking about the hurricane and it's in Mexico. Like if you see where the hurricane is, it's 500 miles away.
They're supposed to get to us till like Wednesday, right?
Right. So it's not. Remember that rain we got earlier was it June, where it flooded all of the east of 95? Remember I had to go get fines. It's like something like that. That's not even a hurricane. That's just that front, that low pressure that's down here. So the storm is coming in a couple of days.
Yeah, it's up to a category 4.
It's serious.
And especially everybody on the West Coast who do listen to us, safe.
Yeah, buckle up again.
Yep, again. They canceled Panthers ring night tonight, by the way, out of an abundance.
They did.
No Panthers ring night, which is a bummer because I don't think we're getting everything tonight. But you never know with the crazy streets and all this stuff.
And I'm tired of that phrase. I'm really tired
abundance of caution.
Yeah,
that's a new thing.
Yeah, except when it comes to Josh Allen,
which is a weird thing. Because apparently the weather's worse tomorrow, but opening night's still on. And
right.
ESPN national televised.
Yeah. But that pretty much tell you. That pretty much tell you why. Yeah, we can get it in.
No.
Am I breaking up?
No. Very strange, because you're starting to look a little slow there, Frog Boy. So maybe we're getting some. It is pretty torrential over here.
It's strange though. I drove.
It hasn't rained. Like the weird thing about all this rain, it hasn't really been like downpours. It's been just a constant light to mid rain.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's the thing.
It was it's a bummer. The Panthers don't get to have their ring night tonight, but season opens. I watched all this weekend the Amazon series.
Yeah, we know. You send us updates.
Dude, it was good though. It was good. Paul Maurice was the star. They need more Paul Maurice. That was
we knew before. Right?
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
It's everybody in this league, what a bunch of duds. I mean, they followed all these players, and the only one who's any kind of interesting is Matthew Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk's the only one with a personality. He's the only guy who likes the cameras. They had a whole McDavid episode. They're trying like hell. Even McDavid admitted he's boring. Even McDavid's sitting there and he goes, some people say I'm a bit of a robot and I have no personality, but that's not true. Meanwhile, he's just sitting here, and he's like, I got a dog.
I got a dog.
I was like, that's the only thing of interest I found from Connor McDavid. They tried like hell to just make that a thing. Meanwhile, the Panthers are just hitting here. Now, I will say, man, after that game too, they did show a scene where he lost it on his teammates in the locker room.
Really?
Like so much so they did the thing. You know what happens when the damage is done when a camera catches you, and then you have the one security guy who's like, you gotta go. You gotta go. And so, but the you gotta go because it's not their locker room, it was in the Panthers arena, was simply a curtain. So the guy just drapes the curtain in front of McDavid. Goes, you are playing so effing bad. That's not effing up to our standards. Blah, 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 blah. And the guy just looks at the camera guy and just goes, whoosh, like first class to coach. I'm like,
you can't use this bathroom.
And the guy's like, I can still hear him. He's mic'd up.
Damage is done,
Damage is done, my friend. You have the Paul Maurice, Marcos? I sent you a Paul Maurice clip because this was the line of all lines from Paul Maurice. Paul Maurice, he like at one point, Leroy, there was a game where he just gets into full goalie squat and he's like showing like where they got to be on the goalie to bother the goalie. I think it was in the Boston series. They were doing a Swayman, and he's just like, you got to bother me because Swayman's a real pain in the ass. He likes to try and be real cute with like touching the players and things like that. You know, thinks he's something. He's going to get his ass kicked tomorrow night. That's just the facts of it. But, you know, him and Kachuk were like going at it nonstop and a real busybody. But this was Paul Maurice in one of the speeches that he had in the locker room for the players.
We good in here, man. Lots of good talk on the bench. Breathe through your nose, not through your ass. We all set? Let's go, baby.
Wait. So that we got the text, and I'm like, huh. Is that saying don't pucker up?
Yeah, no squeaky cheeks.
Are we good in here, man? Lots of good talk on the bench. Breathe through your nose, not through your ass. We all set? Let's go, baby.
What a speech. He's good.
Hey, you know what that is? The anti Mike McDaniel. That was
short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
Tell you what, though, he's not kidding about having that potty mouth. Paul Maurice lights it up. Not the same guy in press conferences.
Well, good. That's the way it should be.
He was fun.
Right? Because you don't never the thing I like about coaches like Paul Maurice is he ain't gonna never call out a player. He'll handle that behind closed doors. Right? And so the players respect that. The players know when he get on them where he's coming from. He's not just trying to protect his own ass. Right? You got a lot of coaches out here. You hear it all the time. Oh, I'm coaching the right things. They just not executing.
We'll take a break. Hour 2 are coming on up. Miami Dolphins do snap their losing streak. We'll get into that. Their win over the Patriots coming up next.
It's time for our Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua. It's our Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Tonga Vailoa. Not
Tua Tagovailoa.
A for effort. Dolphins quarterback.
Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua.
Tua.
Tua, Tua, Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Can go to hell. Tua Tonga Vailoa. Dolphins quarterback.
Daddy loves you guys.
Our Tua with Tobin and Leroy.
Check the history of food.
To the program, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, shout out to Fox. Didn't overdo it with the Tua shots. You know, one little Tua cutaway. That's it. I didn't need him every single time. Great job by Fox. It was about the only thing that did great because, man, Mark Sanchez is annoying. Oh, my God. He is he's exhausting to listen to. And he looks like Salt Bay.
The worst, like, it's already a bad game. To then have bad announcing on top of it.
Yeah.
It's like, great.
I was so jealous, like, when I saw Bengals Ravens and then who's on the call? Good old Kevin Harlan. And he's calling just magic on Lamar Jackson.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, I'm so
That
jealous.
was a good game, but both teams tried to puke it up.
Yeah, but I was jealous of that. I was jealous of all that. I was jealous of points. Weren't you jealous of points?
Yeah.
Wow, 40 points.
Wow. I don't know. What is that like? It feels like
They scored more points yesterday than Dolphins scored all year. No,
oh,
no, they didn't. Because they got 20 and 15. Yes.
probably the last few
Close.
weeks.
It's close.
Too close. So the Dolphins win. Headlines brought to you by Doral Kia. At Doral Kia, choose from over 500 new Kia models in inventory like the Sportage, the Sorrento, and the Telluride. Remember, when it comes to Kia, great deals are at Doral Kia. Final score 15-10. Miami Dolphins snapped a 3-game losing streak. As bad a football game as you could watch. I mean, there's really no, but you get a win. Like, and
again, I said this last week. These games may look ugly. Just try to get wins. That's all you can do. Now I will say this. Old Snoop looked like he was freed up a little bit. Looked like he was more comfortable in the offense. Mm-hmm. He was firing them, making those throws.
It's the penalties. Like the penalties, it's the lack of discipline. It's that stuff that really is the frustrating thing. I thought like the run game looked really good. Raheem Mostert being back was a big deal. Jalen Wright, he looked good.
Every time Jalen Wright touched the ball, though, he had to look back to see if it was a damn penalty.
Yeah. Do you know how Julian Hill, like he must be really to lead the tight ends in snaps, but you know he's good for 2 holdings a game. Like he must be the best blocker of all time. Then we're just not noticing it because why would they keep putting him out there?
Well, because Jonnu Smith is like a big ass wide receiver.
Yeah, but good to see him in action.
Good to see him in action.
Jonnu Smith in action.
Yeah,
you know, so there were some good things. There were some good things. Yeah. Ugly game, just overall. I mean, like honestly, I wanted the special team coach sent to Siberia by halftime. But like once they botched the snap to on the field goal attempt, I'm like, I'm done.
But let me ask you a question.
He can't coach these guys.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You take that situation and you say fire the coach.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, I thought they were going to fire the long snapper. We all thought that he was going to be gone.
Right, but I'm just saying that has nothing to do with the coach.
Would never happen to John Denny.
But that has nothing to do with the coach.
Literally never.
Why are you firing the coach?
I'll tell you why. Because if they would have lost that game, it would have been the old Vlad. Streets need a body. And the classic move would have been at the bye week, special teams coach, you got to go.
There's only one coach. There's only one coach that I can remember that went from special teams coordinator to head coach. You know who that was?
Yeah, John Harbaugh.
Yeah, that's it. Like that, like the like I don't understand. And I did see my special teams coach, Gary Zarner, was on the
Right.
sideline. But like, yeah, man, it's fundamental football. It ain't got nothing to do with the damn coach.
Isn't he supposed to teach fundamentals?
That guy been doing it his whole life. He made
Well,
at the worst time.
they put out the Dolphins special team stats. I think it was ESPN. Let me get this.
Yeah, they're bad.
But they've been bad for 3 years since this
Right.
guy's been the special teams coach.
Right. Well, that he's probably I'm gonna be honest with you, Mike McDaniel's boy.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But Leroy, it's not even like you're bad. Like even I would think in special teams, right? This is my layman's non-expert opinion. You would have a weak area in special teams. Not every special team, everything. They've messed up field goals. They've messed up punts, kickoff returns, kickoffs, illegal formations on kickoff. You can't move.
It's been rough, dude. It's been rough.
I'll give you that. But it's
And then Jason Sanders with the doink. I was like,
Oh, of course.
kidding me, dude?
Of course.
What did you put? You put your wallet in the wrong pocket for the game? Like, what were you leaning the wrong way? Boom. And there's nothing more demoralizing in sports, I think, than the sound of the ball hitting the goalpost.
oh my goodness, it's so loud.
It's a boom, reverberated.
Just because sometimes if it's like I miss a certain angle or something like that, you're like, did it go in? Did it not go in? You hear that bang against the goalpost, you know there's no hope.
Nope.
It's done.
Nope. But yeah, man, it was
Get the win and get the hell out of there.
Got the win, got the hell out of there. I'm with you. Tyler Huntley looked better. I thought Tyreek Hill, look, you didn't have the flashy Tyreek Hill game, but I thought he came
He
with
made
some
a hell of a
abundant
catch.
plays
He went up to make that one catch. That takes stones.
and saved an interception.
Yep.
So he did good. I think he definitely had a nice bounce back week.
It's
I could
here.
quibble.
Can I just say this? I'm a quibble. You run the ball for 180 yards, you only get 15 points. Something
Right.
doesn't seem right.
They had a lot of yards.
Yeah.
Had a lot of yards. Alec Ingold gets the touchdown. Yeah. Zonk was happy.
Could get that to Julian Hill.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, Alec Ingold's got some good odds. Maybe I'll go to him next.
Oh, well, is he comparable to Julian Hill?
Nobody's comparable to Julian Hill.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think Alec Ingold is going to score again for the rest of the season.
I don't know.
That's it. We missed our one.
I don't know. But I'm still riding Julian Hill. The thing is, here's the thing with Julian Hill. There's an art to it because you want to get the fattest odds possible.
Yeah.
And I really thought that plus 2,000 was the highest it was going to go. And I was kicking myself during game day on Sensor because when we were doing porpoise props, I saw it went up to plus 2250. And I was like, oh, damn. Didn't matter anyway. I would have been throwing away my money, but
Yes, of course. That's why it's 2,200. Why do I keep having to tell you this?
I don't know.
Yeah, Solano brought up a good point. I was listening then, and he mentioned that Hard Rock only keeps that bet open to collect $5 from you.
Hard Rock is now sponsoring porpoise props, the segment, and I'm pretty sure the only reason is because I'm paying for it. I'm pretty sure I'm the advertising budget because I just keep giving them money. They're like, hey, why don't we that porpoise props? That's good. That idiot keeps betting on Julian Hill.
Pretty good. Watch this. He's gonna do it again.
Dude, is there anybody that could stop Derrick Henry?
Nah.
Derrick Henry.
Nah. Not unless they taught a I don't know.
Aren't
Like
the Jets 1-4?
Nope. No, they're 2-3.
They won 2 games. Who else did they beat?
The wins are escaping me, but I know their record.
Okay.
I feel like they beat the 49ers.
They beat the Patriots and the Titans.
Patriots and Titans. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Rough.
I gotta tell you.
Not too good.
That man, I
Not
thought
too
the
good.
Dolphins was a rough watch. Whew.
Well, that's like this is the thing though. The Dolphins they're one game out of first place because every team is 2-3 or 3-2, basically.
Right.
And you just got to like that was the whole point. Is we looked at all this, we're like,
Just hang in there.
Just get to Tua. Get us back to having your quarterback and have a fighting chance. And now they have that because they're going to take on a Colts team that just lost to the Jags. You know, you got Joey Flax out there, you know, acting. Which, by the way, how dare you send me him running?
Mobile, dude. Mobile.
He looks like a giraffe.
Leaps of foot, this guy, dude. What was that like? That was a scamper if I've ever seen one.
You know, the last time he scampered.
Yeah. That wasn't the last time. Check, please.
By the way.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
There is nobody going to tell me any different.
Yep.
Josh Allen was knocked the bleep out.
Oh, yeah.
Unconscious.
When he hit the ground?
Yep. Sure was. Did they give him smelling salts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They went old.
Is that part of the protocol?
No. They went old school on him. They, like you say, Zonk would be proud. Little smelling salts, get back in there.
Yeah, but I mean, how do you do that though? Like with every
Yes
eye that's been
exactly.
on to, how do you allow that to happen?
Exactly.
Because they don't think he can be hurt. They think he's the size of a.
Let me tell you something.
How does no one call from Secaucus? Like, yo, he's dead.
Here's what people don't understand. Everybody thinks a concussion is from getting hit hard. It is not. It's from getting your head jarred. From most of the time, guys do it when they hit the turf. Did you see what happened to Achan?
Well,
It wasn't when he got tackled. It was when he hit the turf.
He looked like he got knocked out twice. Yeah. Because I thought he got hit in the air, helmet to helmet, and he looked like he stiffened up and then went and was out. He was
bad.
He was wobbling like all the way.
Yeah.
Bad. That looked like a bad one.
Yeah, but they're like Josh Allen, very similar thing.
Yeah, but like Devon Achane could fit in Josh Allen's pocket. They're not going to feel bad.
It doesn't change the injury though. Is my whole point. Yeah, there's different levels to it. But when Josh Allen hit that ground, we all thought night. I sent the text. Josh Allen's done for the day, concussion.
People keep putting in the stat line. I couldn't believe it. He was 9 for 30 yesterday.
Yeah,
Josh Allen?
9 for 30?
Yes, you know why? He was concussed.
They shouldn't let him play football.
Bro, it was very reminiscent of the Packers game where you accused Tua of ruining Christmas.
I felt bad about that. You don't have to keep bringing it up.
All of a sudden, he just like was like, what's going on here? But it just like everyone say, he shouldn't have been in the game. Somebody should have called it. That was ridiculous.
But they came to the conclusion that a concussed Josh Allen is better than anything we got backing him up.
But they have Mitchell Trubisky. So it's not like they're going to like, some random
You
guy.
realize he was a number 2 overall pick who's not with what was he?
Wait a
15?
Wait a minute.
Tell you,
Did you really just say to me, but they have Mitch Trubisky? That's why they pulled the smelling salts out right away.
Who would you rather have, Mitch Trubisky or Todd?
Dude,
Todd
let me
Bowles?
tell you something.
Or
Do you,
not Todd Bowles.
do you remember the Dolphins playoff game? Was it against the Steelers? I can't remember who it was against. Matt Moore got sent to the shadow realm, but their backup was TJ Yates. And they put Matt Moore out there, very clearly concussed.
They had to walk him out there.
Yeah. And you had the audacity to sit here and tell me, but they have Mitch Trubisky.
Dude, can I just tell you, all your football credibility is going to hell if you suggest that the solution to the problem would have been to put Mitchell Trubisky in.
I'm not saying that's a solution by any stretch, but I'm saying Todd Boyle or like who are these random quarterbacks or a quarterback that runs a 4.67. I mean Mitchell Trubisky. He is mobile,
He was athletic.
dude.
Yes, we understand that he was athletic.
Sneaky athletic. I want you to know about this guy.
Dude, why are you so consumed by this?
Mobile.
Why don't you appreciate Tyler Huntley?
Oh my God, guy can't even escape a sack.
What
from
are
the
you talking
backfield.
about, dude?
He's giving me.
He's trying to get the ball downfield.
Shades of Shador Sanders, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, what are we doing here?
Oh, what, you mean a pocket passer?
You're going completely opposite route now, huh?
Right. What are we doing here? But
Jaylen Wright yesterday, he finished 13 carries, 86 yards. Mostert, 19 carries, 80 yards. And
Good work.
that was that. Alec Ingold, 1 carry for 3 yards and a tutty.
touchdown merchant.
Yeah, he was.
Remember Tyreek Hill was explaining his sideline antics, saying we need to get 25 the ball more, and everyone's like, "No way, he said that, dude. Maybe he was onto something."
He looks good, dude. I mean, listen, Jalen Wright looks good. I mean, I don't know how long Achan's going to be out of this because they do have the bye week coming up, but I will say, yeah, that kid looks really talented, Jalen Wright.
Yeah,
really, really talented. That was definitely, I think, one of the bright spots of this one. And did you think it was a touchdown, or were you worried that they were going to call that, or you knew that was going to get reversed?
No, I knew the rule, and as soon as they showed the replay, I'm like, that's not a touchdown.
Wow.
And here's the deal. Here's what I hate about fans, and I'm gonna say this, okay, and I mean every bit of it. You think you got screwed because that wasn't a touchdown. It is stupid. It's idiotic. You don't know the rules, but you're complaining and moaning like you got screwed. You didn't get screwed. Your own coach said it wasn't a touchdown. So shut up and move on.
Yeah, and you guys don't care anyway. Your team sucks.
But I'm just saying, I'm so sick of hearing that, even from my friend. Oh, we're getting ready to get screwed. Or we getting ready. How about they get the call right?
There was only one call I was worried about this week that I thought that we were going to get screwed on, and it was the targeting. Because I'm like, oh, they're going to come back and so-called targeting. They're definitely.
But they didn't.
They didn't. But I was ready for it. I mentally prepared myself.
Because why?
Because first of all,
because you think Miami gets screwed in everything.
Yeah, I do.
Right? Like you don't.
I do.
You don't give. Listen.
I'm not used to getting the good rub the last couple weeks.
Here's the thing. You make it seem like the people aren't gonna make a valid call. That the only call is valid if it favors your team. The call is the call. It's just like last week when they originally called the Hail Mary a touchdown, and then went and viewed and called it off. They go, oh, we got a break. You didn't get a break. It wasn't a touchdown. How did you get a break? So now the other side says, we got screwed. They hosed us. No, they didn't. It wasn't a touchdown.
Osweiler wouldn't stop whining about it, dude. He was sitting here and he was
really you know what? Then that's shame on you. That's shame on you that you are now worried about what Osweiler is saying on TV.
Oh, he was a Oswiner, more like it. Dude was out here just whining about it the entire time.
So
and by the way,
I'm just
I
like,
know
why are we doing this?
I know that's a local kid.
Who?
I kind of think he hammed it up a little bit.
Who?
Whoa!
I think he hammed it up a little bit. The QB, the Cal QB, Mendoza.
Oh.
Because all of a sudden he popped up and he was like, pointing to the head. I'm like, nobody who gets targeting starts calling it. Like, what? Right? Like that was like a Ginobili flop if I've ever seen one. He's like, shh, stay down.
So,
you look good.
And like so with the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
Right away. They call a touchdown because, like, yeah, if you do it in fast motion, it does look like a touchdown. But no. If he would have took his toe and just jumped and went out of bounds, it would have been a touchdown. But since the total foot came down and that back foot hit the end line, it's not a touchdown. That's the rule. So everybody stop thinking you got screwed. Like, yeah, you know when you can say you got screwed. Remember the playoff pass interference against the Saints?
Oh yeah,
that's getting screwed.
Fiesta Bowl.
I don't know.
-1.
The only wait, hold on. The only thing that happened there, like I don't know if it was pass interference or not. That's what I'm saying. But here's hold on. The only thing that happened that was weird is that the call came so late.
Yeah, because it wasn't.
Okay. But that's fans. That's fans. If it don't work in my favor, I got
no.
Yes, it is.
I can be very objective.
Wait a minute.
Very objective.
You know how long I've been doing the show with you?
I'm very objective.
No, you're not.
Oh, dude.
My goodness.
I can say when we got
all of a sudden
lucky bounce.
Then here. After the next break, I want you to leave and put Tobin back in that seat because the guy sitting there right now is lying.
I'm very balanced when it comes to
this. No, you what?
I don't blame
balanced. Balanced. You are out of here. No, you lying.
Take
I
a
tell
break.
you what. I tell you what. Hey, I don't want to say this, man. Where's Vlad?
Take a break. Back after this.
Here we go. Snap. Mendoza looking to throw. He's going to run. Oh, Basing hammers
You're
him
not
from the
coming
side.
back.
Wesley Basing knocked him out. Hit him on the right shoulder, and he knocked out Mendoza. He's down and he's out. Wesley Basing just levels the quarterback, and Miami will get the ball back.
This hour of Tobin and Leroy
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Couple of things I got to announce for everybody. All right, this is from Gullen. It says, due to impending Hurricane Milton, our Whiskey Stars and Cigars event has been postponed. We will keep you posted on a new date. Please stay safe during the storm. It's, of course, our second postponement of that event.
Say it.
Out of an abundance of caution.
Yeah.
So no Whiskey Stars on Wednesday night. But somebody asked about the red, white, and pink game tonight at the Kaseya Center. That is still on. 6 o'clock tonight. We will broadcast that game for you. It's not, we kind of riff. It's not like a play-by-play. You can't play-by-play that game. It's a dunk contest. These guys are out there putting a show on for the fans for a great cause. And, it's the Heat preseason is going to begin tomorrow in Charlotte, and you can hear that game on 560 WQAM. Yes, that is the same night as the Panthers opener. They canceled their ring ceremony. As far as I know right now, I got my email open, so if the Panthers say otherwise, we'll find out. As far as I know, opening night's still on, and that game you will be able to hear on 104.3 The Shark. FM 104.3 is where opening night will be. So if you guys are looking for radio coverage, if you can't watch the game, whatever, you're working, you want it in your ears, Odyssey app, The Shark will have it. You will also be able to listen to it on the Odyssey app, but you will, radio-wise, FM 104.3, which, hey, used to be a sports radio station at one point. And one day Imagine Dragons was on. It was crazy.
Radioactive.
That's how radio works. I told you guys.
Remember, we went into the halftime and flipped the switch.
That's right. That's right. I
Ooh.
remember that. There was a giant cardboard radio at the Heat game. So tomorrow night, Heat preseason against the Charlotte Hornets, 560 WQAM, 7 o'clock is your tip-off there. 5:45 is pre-Heat with Solana and Tommy Tig. And the Cats get going tomorrow against the Boston Bruins. Tonight, though, you will hear the red, white, and pink game. It's a great thing that He'd do every single year for Baptist Health Cancer Center. And you'll be able to
do dribble drive, right?
They still do. It's not. I don't think it's called the dribble drive anymore. UD hosts it, and it's called. I will find out what the name of it is, but it has a new name.
Remember, we used to do the telethon.
Yeah. Yep. We did that one year. We did the telethon. And
Yep.
then I did the dribble drive one year.
Yep.
With with Zaslow. I did it with Zaslow, and I did it with Zach Duarte. And it was and
Muscle
it was
hamster.
The muscle hamster, yeah. So yeah, it's obviously, and the man, obviously a year where cancer hit my family with my wife.
Oh yeah.
So this man, those cancer centers, godsend. Like the job those nurses do, where people are facing like the most scared part of their life. They don't know what the hell's going on. They don't know how long it's going to last. What's getting put into your body? How is your body going to react to it? It's an amazing thing the Heat are doing. So, for everybody who goes out there, the survivors that are going to be there, I know that that's a big deal. They go out there. Usually the guys get introduced with a cancer survivor. So it's just an awesome event. I can't recommend it enough. If you guys want to, I think you guys can still get tickets to that. Go to heat.com/tickets. And then, but if you can't make it, Solana and I will have your call of it tonight. We'll have some fun and get at it as the Heat preseason is underway.
People that deal with cancer, I'm talking about in the medical profession, they have a different temperament than a lot of doctors, right? Because it's brutal, and you got to be able to have conversations with people that like we're probably never going to be accustomed to having.
Yeah, it's an interesting. It's surreal, and I know, like especially those moments working, those first few weeks when you're like, what the hell is the game plan here? That they set the game plan. It's kind of it's like how they can help you kind of guide along through that, depending on what stage you are, obviously,
Right.
But if they think they catch something early, which thankfully my wife they did, it was the doctors up there did such an amazing job of setting out the game plan. What there were options of what you could have done which way or another, but what they recommend and all that type of stuff. So those cancer centers, man, incredible with the work that they do. So if you guys want to go tonight, check your heat, go check out your heat and do it for a great cause. Red, white, and pink game tonight. Will obviously is a great thing they do every single year. Great thing. Leroy, a great thing he does every single Monday is game balls and game bums. Because, and I gotta Leroy, you gotta be fed up with this guy in Cleveland, dude. You gotta be. Oh, Leroy. I mean, come on, dude.
Dude, they're just bad. Like I watched, 2 football games, and nobody scored over 15 points.
So bad. That's so bad.
Like that's just like somebody accidentally get a 20 spot.
Right. Gotta be some good defensive mistakes somewhere.
But then to watch Daniels just light it up. He's good.
He's good. He is good. We'll take a break. More Tobin and Leroy after this.
WQAM.
Bum, 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 bum,
This guy's a ball.
Ha! It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to gather around the locker room as Leroy hands out his game balls and game bombs.
bum.
What you got, Leroy?
My game balls go to the Canes and the Dolphins, but mostly the Canes.
Oh,
It'll be a long time before you ever have an opportunity to be able to come back from a deficit like that. So it was something special, something those guys will always remember, and you're still undefeated. The most important thing. The Dolphins getting off the schneid. You're not out of it. If you can just regroup and finish strong, you still got a chance for everything you want.
stay afloat.
So stay afloat. That's it. My game bum. Whoever the hell determined that Josh Allen was healthy.
Bum.
Now, I'm shocked that there haven't been an investigation already.
Yeah.
Because I saw Josh Allen. We all saw Josh Allen. He went 9-9. Right? It's not even. Go look at the play and tell me what you think. Because he was out.
I'm watching the play now. He hits the ground.
Yeah.
And his wrist folds and stays there.
Yep.
Yes.
You're not bracing for impact. You're not attempting to get up. You're not doing anything at that point.
Yep.
How in the hell did no one on the sideline? Remember when Teddy Bridgewater kind of stumbled and someone from section 303 was like, concussion protocol, Teddy.
Concussion. He's got one.
I can totally
He's got
see
one.
that.
Spotter.
Right. How can nobody?
They may. I mean, maybe they'll come back to that. Because I mean, like, it definitely on social media was going more so a thing, but I don't know how. Like, look, people can miss things. I would thought that things were right. People can miss
National
things.
television.
I understand. But
That's what they said about Tua. If it wouldn't happen on national television,
Tua's first one against the Bills, that was the whole thing. Is nobody blinked at it as it happened the first time around.
Okay, dude. Hey,
my bag.
I'm telling you.
Hey, did come back. He had a touchdown to Waddle. One of his best games.
Hey, I'm telling you. We all saw it. We all know what it looks like. Right? Looks like a duck, quacks like a duck.
Storm duck.
He's good.
Thanks, buddy. I knew I could count on you.
You're welcome.
Everyone remember
I'm sorry. I'll take my -1.
That was good.
So
-1.
I got to tell you, who's that cornerback for the Dolphins? The young one.
Cam Smith?
The cornerback?
The cornerback. No, not Cam Smith. Who played yesterday?
Ethan Meyer didn't play yesterday.
Oh, okay.
No. Damn. I was like, man, he's balling. We had questions about him.
Young. I don't know. Javon Hahn, by the way, broke his hand.
Oh, that hurt my heart. We can never just have one good thing, you know?
Right. Not as a comma. No.
He's a receiver.
Odell,
by the way, not a very flashy debut.
Did he even play?
10 snaps.
Cater Kohu? Is that your
Cater Kohu?
Yeah,
Cater Kohu's been playing well.
Yeah.
This is Chris Nowinski, of course. He of WWE fame and then concussion expert. It's insane that Josh Allen was put back in after this hit. Even if he says he's fine, why bet the franchise QB that the concussion symptoms aren't delayed? Protocol aside, how are we taking risks like this just a few weeks after another Tua concussion? Fact, all concussion protocols are imperfect. If I saw a player's head bounce 18 inches off the turf and his left wrist fold like Allen's did here, I'd call it no protective action when falling, a concussion sign. I'd at least sit him for the game. Why are we not cautious?
Because, again, I was making the deal beforehand about we pick and choose these things. If there's a set of rules, there's a set of rules. And everybody's like, oh, we should Josh Allen, concussion. He knows it. Retire. Right? Like, no, man. Like, can't nobody tell me that wasn't a concussion. You're not like from living through them and seeing enough of them, that was a concussion. Okay. So now, with all everybody up in arms about everything else and the Tua, and every time we see a concussion, everybody want to call it out. Now what? You see what I mean? That's the thing I'm curious to see how this plays out versus all of the other where everybody's, oh, you should retire, you should do this, you should do that. Like, yeah.
Nah.
Okay, man. It's dude. And I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this again. It's football. Sometimes you hit your head on the ground. Now, y'all could do something about that cushion underneath that field, but you don't. Right? You got them playing in New York where everybody tearing up everything.
Yep.
But you don't. Right? So don't like, if this is all about optics, okay, and I get it. Everybody says it's about optics. That's a bad look. That's a bad look for a dude to be on the ground like this. And then 12 minutes later, he back on the field.
Yeah, they're smelling salt in them.
Right. So
I'm with you, man. I'm not disagreeing, but I kind of like, it's one of these things where I know the Dolphin fan gets annoyed about this because Tua's concussions are treated differently. It's the thing. I don't know. I've long been trying to search for the answer and mystery of why everything with Tua gets such a crazy reaction as opposed to other quarterbacks. I don't understand it. I don't know why.
And that's why I've always said if he's healthy, he's healthy. That's the rule. If you're healthy, you're healthy. Right? And that is determined by the medical staff, all the neurologists, everybody who you have to see, not by what it looks like. We get caught up too much in how it looks and not what it is.
I'll tell you one thing, though. When they did this Matthew Tkachuk, you want to talk about tough players? Matthew Tkachuk playing with the cracked sternum, they went behind the scenes on that. Maniac.
Whoa.
He said that he was messed up from the neck all the way to the chest. Play the Stanley Cup game.
Jesus.
He's like, couldn't do the next one. I only had one in me. Maniacs, these hockey players.
Yeah.
Just like upper body injury.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Oh yeah, upper body thing.
Yeah, the way he explained it, all of his upper body.
My chest and neck are broken. Upper body injury.
Pretty crazy. But hey, what's Cleveland gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? Hey, what are you gonna do, huh?
Come on, dude.
Part of the problem is it doesn't matter who's playing quarterback with how you're protecting them. Dude been running for his life all year.
Yeah.
That being
You guys
said,
had a good offensive line.
Huh?
I thought y'all had a good offensive line.
Meh. Also, they're not running the ball well. And so if you take away one aspect of that whole team, and that's running the football, then everything that happens around it looks even worse. You can't run play action when you don't have no run game. And so that's how that team was built, on running the football, play action, rolling out, doing all stuff like this. But if you can't run the football, now you got to drop back quarterback. And that doesn't look good.
Oof.
Can't go down the field. They say, the receivers aren't getting any separation. But, yeah, okay.
Oh, I have a game bum. Hey, CBS. Anytime there is a quarterback receiver quibble on the sidelines,
I don't need you to show me.
No, I do need you to show me. And somehow there was allegedly a Trevor Lawrence and Gabe Davis near fight on the sidelines for the Jags game. Nobody got it on camera. How's that possible? You got 100 cameras all over the place. No one got these two chirping at each other?
I mean, it was Jacksonville.
First win of the season.
I know. Well, Colts.
Yeah, Colts. That scramble by Flacco.
And check this out. And Flacco's still chucking it all over the place.
I will say with the Jags, though, another one of these teams, like staring them right in the face to go back to those classic jerseys. And
right.
What are they doing? They're sitting here. I don't know what the hell they look like. They look like a damn arena team with the rest of their. Remember when they did 2 colors on their helmets?
Oh yeah, that was the Maryland thing.
Yeah, the Bortles years, crazy. But yeah, I was like, oh, there was a fight between Trevor Lawrence and Gabe. I want to see that.
Tablet was thrown.
A tablet was thrown.
We
Who
never
threw
Nobody got
tablet?
Trevor
threw a
Lawrence threw a
tablet?
tablet. Trevor Lawrence allegedly threw a tablet.
Yeah.
No video.
No video, huh?
One video, huh?
How's that possible?
Because nobody was watching that game. That's why.
That is.
Yeah, well,
I was in Jacksonville
there was some.
yesterday, and
You were?
yeah, strange.
Why?
My sister-in-law lives there. It was horrible.
That's a drive, dude. You drove up there?
Drove back last night at 8 p.m.
You did?
I know.
How long is the drive? 6 hours?
4:45. Yeah, about 5. Yeah, but nonetheless, I say that to say there was a surprise party next door where we were at. Everyone dressed in Jags jerseys. I'm like, there's that many Jags fans, huh?
There's really nothing else to do in that city. There's nothing else to
What's
do.
a Whataburger?
Jacksonville, but they do have TPC there. That's nearby.
49ers are 2-3, huh? Not too good.
They got almost the same amount of guys hurt as the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Is that more surprising, or is the team that beat them, the Arizona Cardinals, actually doing something on their 2 and 3?
They got a little fight in them.
2 and 3.
They don't look terrible. They don't look terrible.
But I didn't expect.
I'm gonna tell you another guy.
Feisty divisional opponent.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you another team that everybody is shocked but shouldn't be. Cincinnati.
Oh, they stink. Good battle yesterday, but 1-4 is 1-4.
Because here's the deal. They think that you can just plug in a quarterback and he'll save us. It'll make it better. But if you don't have the infrastructure around him, he gonna look bad too.
They've lost some epic games though.
Yo, yeah.
But that one yesterday.
Can't stop a nosebleed.
Burro.
Are there any
Only win against the Panthers though.
any undefeated? Oh, Vikings.
Vikings are undefeated.
They look
And
good.
the Chiefs play tonight.
Okay.
Chiefs play tonight.
Chiefs Saints.
Mostly everybody's 2-3, 3-2, like the NFL wants it.
Yeah.
You know what that means? The old tie break.
Oh yeah, and everybody's in it. Everybody thinks they're in it.
So you're gonna have like 5 teams 10-7, and 4 of them aren't gonna get in.
I just want a game with 20 points.
Whoa, is that too much to ask, dude? Is that too much to ask?
What does it mean? This is crazy.
That's it though. He's coming back though, right? No one's officially said anything. He hasn't even started working
Who?
out.
Tua?
I mean, like a bye week.
Yeah, he's got 2 more weeks off though.
What?
Yeah, I don't think he can start practicing until the Cardinals week. I don't think.
The window opens after next week, right?
Yeah, but I don't know because the window opens the week you can come back. I think.
Oh, really?
I think. Yeah.
I got one more.
Because Odell just started practicing this week. He didn't get to practice last week.
Okay. You know what else sucks? Why does the bye week count?
I don't know. Makes no sense.
You know why it sucks? Because somebody else who could have went on IR at the same time as Tua can come back sooner.
Yeah.
Just because of bye week.
For sure.
Should be 4 weeks.
Take a break. More to come here on the show. Streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, Miami 560 WQAM. Back after this.
Join Hawkin
He once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the
Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Let's start off this hour with some headlines brought to you by Doral Kia. At Doral Kia, choose from over 500 new Kia models in inventory like the Sportage, the Sorento, and the Telluride. Remember, when it comes to Kia, the great deals are at Doral Kia. The Dolphins snapped their skid. They beat the New England Patriots 15-10. Win's a win.
Win's a win.
Win's a win.
Win's a win.
2-3 for your Miami Dolphins. It was homework. It was a tough watch. It was not the most enjoyable football game. Mike McDaniel, even he's got to be like disappointed with how these games are going, just because you know that guy likes to light up the scoreboard. And there was at one point where he just mouths, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
Like the camera just caught him. Like you could just tell
He was so sad.
he was so
I mean, because like they had a lot of yards, rushed the ball well. The things that determine you should be controlling line of scrimmage, you are, and you only put up 15 points.
Yep.
Right. And that's the thing that is like just stunning.
a lot of penalties yesterday for both teams.
A lot of
12 for 105 for the Patriots.
Hey, so my buddy's on a text chain, and like he goes, "This is why we got to fire the coach, undisciplined or whatever." And I'm like, you think the Patriots are undisciplined? He goes, "No." I go, "They have more penalties than the Dolphins." So like, what are you doing? Like, he's just one of those Debbie Downers,
Just a curmudgeon.
12
everything. For 105 yards was the Patriots. The Dolphins 6 for 54. I do think a couple were declined. Still not a very clean game by the Dolphins nor the Patriots, but it was rough. It was rough.
Let's be clear.
Mark Sanchez was done with it.
Let's be clear about this. A lot of times, penalties occur because you can't beat the guy in front of you. So while people are saying, why don't he do this? Why don't he do that? A lot of them come because the guy across from you is better. So let's start there. Why does Tyreek get so many holding calls? Right? They don't want him to run by it. And so you have to understand why these things happen. Sometimes these things happen out of sheer necessity.
The worst one was the illegal formation, and they snapped the ball 25 yards behind them.
That's the crazy stuff.
I was like, what? What is? I think that was the point with Mike McDaniel. Oh my God.
I mean, he snapped it farther than he would have to snap it if he was snapping to a punter.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. If we get a hybrid long snapper, like you can be done.
Stop.
Come on, where is he? Have we checked up on him? What is he doing?
Can be done. I'm just saying, can be done.
Instead of an old Tweety McGee.
What?
Tweety McGee over here.
Old Twitter thumbs.
Can't focus on his one job.
He's concerned for our freedom.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the long snappers here. Just snap. John Denny, where's he at? Probably brewing beers, thinking about how I never messed up a snap. 20 years.
Wow, man. What a life. What a legend that guy is.
Yep. Man, he saw a lot of bad football too.
Yep.
Did he?
But he didn't add to it.
Nope. Just came in, did his job. Snap.
That's the thing is, there's certain things that happen in life that you minimalize until they screw up. Right? Like, the things you take for granted, the snap, the hold, the kick, the shotgun snap, right? The snap for a punt. So you're just in shock when something goes sideways.
But the thing is, the reason you guys expect it is because it's all they do at practice. Like, they better not mess it up, right? Like, isn't that the way when you look at your football team, right? And you look over and you side eye at the kicker, the punter, and the holder, you'd be like, you guys better not screw this up.
You know what our guys used to do?
One job.
For home games?
What?
Go practice in the stadium while we were outside in the cold.
What?
Yes.
They didn't even do it in the elements with you guys?
Nope.
We gotta get, we gotta get the feel, It's like, yeah, okay.
They all get in one car, drive downtown with a bag of balls in the Ford, 3 or 4 of them.
Oh, it wasn't even on the same property. They had to drive.
Where we practiced wasn't the
Yeah, it was like the
the
David
stadium.
Bubble comparison to the stadium. I'm so used to now the facility being
Right.
like right next.
So they were like, oh man, tough blizzard today. Anyway, we got to go down to the
right. Just imagine if Hard Rock was had a roof, right? And you're playing at home, and it's raining during the week. They would go kick indoors.
Unbelievable.
Right.
So yeah, that's why you expect them to nail it.
You got one job.
One job. Just get the snap right.
I wanted to yell that at our kicker so bad.
What, at the NFC Championship?
Yeah.
You said he was a nice guy though.
Awesome dude. Awesome dude. South African.
That's cool. He probably swam the Sharks.
One job.
Man, how did he handle that in Minnesota? Like, did he get a burger for like a year, or did he just get delivery? Anderson.
I mean, I don't know. Like, we didn't hold it against him. Like, we didn't, like, even right after it.
Not you. I'm talking fans.
Oh no, they hate him. Like, I don't know. Like, how do you? Man, they never. I don't think No, they never won the Super Bowl. They've been to the Super Bowl before. They went to 4 straight. Like they were the OG Buffalo Bills.
In '98, Anderson became the first kicker in history to convert every field goal and extra point attempt in the regular season.
Jeez.
Yep.
Wait, was this Garrett or Morton?
Gary.
Yeah. Morton Anderson was New Orleans.
He's Danish.
Oh,
who? Morton Anderson?
Yeah.
Danish.
Yeah. And now all the kickers have horse legs. Because why are we lining up? We line up a 58-yarder in college like it ain't nothing.
I know. It's crazy. Like, you better.
And then wait, didn't who I want to say the Ravens kicker made a 59-yarder?
Tucker's got a boot though.
Yeah.
He's been struggling though. Everybody's been saying people. There's been whispers of Tucker being washed.
Yeah, I mean he hit one to send him to overtime yesterday, and it had some wind on it. But you know who we're really?
Why are you making sound like the wind was just taking a nap with the football?
Because he has. I mean, you know, Leroy, you play golf.
The great ones handle the adversity though. If people start saying Justin Tucker's washed, he's going to probably hit a game-winning Super Bowl field goal. You know.
I need for me to feel confident in the Jason.
Got to get there first.
All elements have to be good, or else I'm nervous.
You should be nervous at anything being kicked from 58 yards out, dude. Like, why we think that's the norm?
Well, Borregales, that's why.
I'm more nervous with Jason Sanders for like a 43-yarder.
Doink.
You know what?
That's like Jason Sanders misses the routine ones. It's like,
by the way, kickers, here. I appreciate what it takes you to get ready, but I don't want you citing it.
Doing the lineup?
Yeah, no. Come on, dude. Yeah.
Is Tucker the first guy who did that? I feel like that was his thing. Now
I don't know. You gonna line up your foot with something 60 yards away?
When did all of a sudden every kicker become like Wembenyama? Like, you know, the basketball players just kept getting bigger. The baseball players, they started throwing faster.
Where's the chunky? Every now and then I see a little chunky kicker.
Never see a chunky kicker anymore. They're all jacked.
Who's was it Cal I was watching had a bad body kicker?
Cal?
I'm trying to think.
Remember.
What game was I watching?
I didn't pay attention to their kicks. I just kept paying attention to how nervous I was that they kept getting 60-yard touchdowns.
Is this number 99?
I'm not sure.
Ooh.
Is that it? Is that him?
The Cal kicker?
No. Whoever his kicker was, it was number 99. What game was on before the
their kicker is number 40.
I know who you're talking about. You're talking about the Penn State kicker.
Oh, pull up the Penn State kicker.
Chunky 99?
No, I can't even explain it.
No,
Okay.
you can explain it by saying
He got a bad. He just got a bad body.
He is 5'10". He's a freshman, by the way. 5'10", 259 pounds.
Is he a kicker or a punter?
No, he's a kicker. He
99,
is
right?
99, yeah.
Gabriel Nwosu?
Yeah, he got a bad body.
Joey Julius.
Joey Julius.
Joey Julius is his name, from Penn State. He's got some meat on the bones, to say the least. 259 at kicker.
Oh, wow.
Come on.
I told you.
Come on.
Hortley.
I told you. I'm like, wow. I say, you know how they say the kicker is the last line of defense? Not him.
Wow.
He's meaty. But he got a bad body.
Yeah,
I
he
couldn't
does.
tell how big he was because he has long legs and a big body.
You got to be good at kicking for Penn State, though. You got to figure.
Oh,
No, he kicked a couple of squirrelies. like his leg didn't extend right and it was like a low hook.
Oh, remember the Canes had. Is he the starting kicker or is he like a walk on?
No, he kicked.
Oh.
Remember the Canes? Remember the Canes the year they had the McLovin kid kick and he'd like, yeah,
he
his
kicked
career,
one game.
his career long is 27 yards.
Wait a minute. Seen an article, because the graphic I saw must have been from his freshman year. It said that he was a freshman. This guy, one of those 8-year seniors, apparently. Because Leroy mentioned him being the last line of defense. One of the viral videos about him is a Minnesota linebacker getting ejected for completely leveling.
He doesn't play anymore though. His career is over. He kicked for Penn State back in 2016.
Then
14,
I'm telling you.
So there's a new guy you're talking about?
Number 99 for Penn State.
Yeah.
Now.
He's a kicker, yes.
Maybe you saw a replay, Leroy.
No, I did not.
I'm accusing you of seeing
I
it.
watched the game. Who did Penn State play?
Right now, their punter is wait, hold on.
Wait,
Gabriel Nwosu is their punter. He's number 99.
Oh, then who did Penn State play?
I don't know, dude. We'll find out. I'm gonna look up fat kickers.
I gotta look
real
it up.
quick.
I'm gonna find it.
We'll take a break.
Fat kickers from Penn State.
We'll take a break. Back with more after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you.
Well,
I
hello,
don't know where this
Jennifer.
camera's going to go. A point over there. I didn't even walk over there. Weird. Oh, hello, Jennifer.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
How was your weekend? Going to a mosh pit? What'd you do?
It was raining the whole weekend, so I did the bare minimum and I helped a friend move, but that was about it.
Yeah,
You guys?
Nothing crazy. Watched. Spent my Saturday watching sports.
Nice. Good Saturday.
Yeah, it was a good Saturday. I watched. I did stay up for the Canes comeback. I was tired.
Stayed up for that too. Didn't realize the time.
I do like the fact that college football starts at 12.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Didn't do much on Saturday other than watch sports. Yesterday didn't do much other than watch sports. I did clean my gutters.
Oh, good.
In preparation for the storm.
I got one worse.
And
I
then,
got a message right now that it went to a category 5.
Yeah. Nope.
Just
This looks
now.
like a. I don't know what our ramifications are though. That's kind of hard to see what the path is because it looks like it may even boomerang, like it's gonna hit and then go up. So I don't know what effects we're going to get. I mean, we're going to get bad weather for sure.
Yeah.
But it's one of those.
I did something worse.
What's that?
So I told you I had to get a new filter. So I got the filter. I got all excited.
I wish they'd stop showing this Van Ginkel.
I go outside. I can't get the screws out of the ground. So I spent a whole day going back and forth to the hardware store and trying to get different stuff to get these screws out. Now I have to drill the screws in and use an extraction screw to get the screws out. Meanwhile, I thought I was just going to change everything and go out. So my pool's been off for 2 days because I thought I was just going to be able to just change this filter. So, yeah, and that's not counting the rain. And then at least I turned off the electricity to the pool just in case. But right now it's just open. It's terrible.
I would like Jaylen Waddle to catch Andrew Van Ginkel in touchdowns.
Oof.
And Tyreek Hill. I would like him to catch Andrew Van Ginkel in touchdowns. I don't think it's a lot to ask.
I would
To have
like
your
it.
two.
How about I have a quarterback throw for more than Van Ginkel?
I would like just a little bit of offense. You know, this Van Ginkel's out there. He's just scoring touchdowns left and right. And we're sitting here.
Hurts to watch him. Hurts to watch him.
It does. You see that flowing hair and it
That
looks
flowing hair.
He actually looks like a Viking in the Vikings jersey, and he's just scampering down the field with the touchdowns.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Rough to watch.
Hey, can I quibble with something?
Oh,
sure.
Quibble.
Jaylen Waddle ever make a tough catch in his life?
Okay, hey, hold on.
I just want to ask a question.
I don't know if
Every time he touches those paws, but people are around him, never catches it.
All year.
Xavier Restrepo catches it. Tyreek Hill catches it. When's he ever going to make a play?
Whoa.
Just help you. Whatever happened to if you touch it, you can catch it. Help your QB out.
You know who says that? People who've never caught a football in the middle of the
Where's Waddle,
field.
Leroy? Where is he?
You would say something like that.
Come on, dude. I'm just asking an honest question.
I'd like you to stick your hands up in the air.
Who said a college kid catches better than
Definitely are ripping him.
Nobody catches better than Restrepo.
Restrepo's
Best hands in the country.
Yeah, secure hands.
He should insure those hands.
Enough of those Ryan Williams highlights from Alabama. We get it. He's 17. Restrepo. That's where it's
Nobody ever wants to say anything about Jaylen Waddle. The last time I called out Jaylen Waddle was when he blew the Vikings game 2 years ago. People got so mad at me when he obviously blew the game. I love Jaylen Waddle and I love doing the Waddle.
Hey. First of all, don't say you like the guy butt. Okay, because your butt has been haymaker.
And then just trash him.
Is he not the 6th highest paid receiver in the league? Does he ever make a tough catch?
Hey,
I don't like this.
If somebody offered you Waddle money, you gonna say, no, I'm not that good.
All right, dude. Whatever. This is the thing. Everybody treats him like he's a little baby. I love Jaylen Waddle.
He's a
Just
little
asking, does he ever
baby.
make a tough catch?
Wait, you're going at one guy. It's been slim pickings on the whole team.
when you are one of the faces of the franchise.
Oh, now he's one of the faces.
He is one of the faces
Because he got a damn dance?
Dude, yes.
That's right. You sound like Boston right now.
Oh, okay, dude. All right, fine.
Sound like Boston.
Listen.
Design something, bruh.
He's lucky that dude on Boston. He's lucky that Patriots receiver has got a fat foot. Polk.
Dude, how about the block?
Hmm?
The guy just threw an arm out there and blocked a punt.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how lucky you got to be to do that?
Yeah. Apparently he's
Walked away for that.
Their special teams ace over there.
So what? That just means he plays on every special teams. That's it.
No, man. That's their John Denny. I will never
John Denny.
chastise. Yeah, like you always got that one special teams guy.
I'm just saying, like a little bit too much
like Izzo.
Yeah.
He played all the special teams. That was his meeting room, special teams room.
Loved him.
Don't they call that alligator arms when you don't want to reach out if you're Jaylen Waddle for a tough catch?
No,
That's when you go like this. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like a little alligator army, you know?
Hey,
doing too
Hey.
much.
I'm not doing too much. I'm just asking questions. You can't say
You
anything
know, it'd be
anymore.
funny. Like you realize if going across that middle, if you put one arm up and you get them little ribs cooked, we would have to life flight you out of there.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably. I could never do what Jaylen Waddle does, but he's supposed to do big things. He's an elite
If
receiver.
you could never do what he does, why are you the one?
I'm asking a question. Is he ever going to make a tough catch? That's all I'm
Really?
asking.
Really asking a
What?
question
I'm just asking. We can't. These are just questions. Why can't I ask a question?
because you're asking questions in that.
Tyreek
tone.
Hill made a tough catch. You see that catch he made?
Yeah,
Tough.
he got up. He got
got
some
up
hops.
there.
and
Never
then he
see
was
Jaylen
out for
Waddle.
like.
You'll never see Jaylen Waddle do that.
Why not? Maybe he don't have those hops.
Trust me. Even if he did, you never see it.
Why?
So I'll get it later.
You know, you are saying this about a guy who's had 1,000 yards receiving every year in his career.
I understand. I understand. Been a very
Okay,
good
no, I'm
career.
just saying. So that means he's a good player.
I just think like you're in a situation. This is what I'm asking, right? You got a stinky quarterback out there, right? Help him out a little bit, baby.
Or now you're saying that you really appreciate Tua because Tua makes them guys better.
I've always appreciated Tua.
I know, but I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying, like, like you ever go to a birthday party, right?
No,
And, like, the kids are trying to-
no.
He's trying to get cute with this. He's
No,
trying to
I'm
get
just saying.
cute.
No, why is everybody so mad if you just have a question about Jaylen
You ever
Waddle?
you ever go to a
Jaylen
birthday
Waddle.
party and you see somebody's dad trying to get up the wall to save his daughter? And yeah, why can't anybody do that?
No, I'm just asking, like, tough catch. Let's go. Go up and get it.
You know,
I
everybody
like
became. By the way, everybody can't make tough catches.
Not him for sure. I never seen
No,
it.
but oh wow,
Needs it right in the breadbasket.
This is the guy.
no, that's the worst place.
What?
You're the guy
Yeah.
who defends.
Did you
The
not
worst
see?
place. The worst
Hey.
place. Hey, the worst place to catch a football where you got to figure out like what the hell to do with your hands to get.
Not you.
caught up.
You had soft hands. You made
Yeah,
tough
but I
catches.
caught the ball in my hands. I like it away from me though.
Not
Mhm.
helping Leroy.
Not right in the stomach. In the stomach, it's hard to figure. I'm telling you, ask people who catch a football. It's hard, like you can't get your hands
Look,
right.
You can root for a player, but ask questions. Like it's.
But you're not asking questions.
I'm
You're making
asking
comments.
questions. I'm not making
You're-
comments.
Listen. Listen.
This is Jeopardy.
You know what you're doing right now? You're playing Jeopardy. You're
Yeah.
asking. Did Jaylen Waddle hit it? That's how you're doing it. So you're not making it as a statement.
Keep it to myself. I just
You're like,
look.
wait, let's say he goes across the middle but never catches a ball.
There was one-
200 for you. Who's Jaylen Waddle?
What is Jaylen Waddle's problem?
There was one on the sidelines. Like I'm like, come on. I know it was a little off target, but can you haul it in one time?
Wow.
Just one time, man.
You know that's not
Mix
an
the
easy
team
thing
up.
to do, right?
I mean, he has played with Tua for quite some time. His entire college career.
Yep. He's played with other quarterbacks.
Pretty accurate. Whoa, Jalen Hurts?
He played with Teddy Bridgewater. I played with McCorkle. Dude sucked.
He did play with McCorkle. Or did he get drafted?
No.
He was injured. He was injured. Who threw to McCorkle? Who threw to Devontae Smith? Was that
McCorkle.
So yeah, he was injured that year, wasn't he?
Jaylen Waddle was a little banged up that year, but he played with
No, Jaylen Waddle was out for most of the year when Devontae won the Heisman.
No, but he still said, because he was asked one time in the pre-draft process, he
that's
was asked Mac Jones or Tua, and he said Mac Jones.
He said he would prefer Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Because he played with Mac Jones more.
At the time, yeah, he played with Mac Jones.
So then maybe we should. I don't know. He said that about.
I'm just asking questions. I'm not ripping
Hey,
Waddle.
You are causing a schism in the locker room.
I'm not causing a schism. Remember, I rooted for Justice Winslow. Okay, I rooted for Justice Winslow on the Heat, but Justice Winslow had he had a very big problem as a basketball player, which was can't make a layup. I still rooted for him, but I was just like, ugh.
But there's a difference in not being able to catch a ball on the sideline and doing a layup. Big difference. A layup is like there's a layup line. You warm up with layups.
Remember
that's
that,
like your warm up to basketball is a layup.
Remember that playoff game against Buffalo where you just need a while to go and make a tough catch for old Sky? Couldn't do it.
Wow. So you're saying it's his fault, the reason why the Dolphins haven't won a playoff game?
I'm not saying anybody's fault. I'm just asking a question.
Don't go high pitch. It doesn't make it any better. You've already dug this hole. You've
just don't
already dug this hole. You've already opened up the door down the path. So now that we're going down this path, now you want to say, no, that's all right. I changed my mind. Too late. Too late. We're on the way. We're off to see the wizard.
This is like one of those things where you can't even ask questions. It's like when Jay
Wait a
she
minute.
loves Taylor Swift, right? But you can't honestly even say, hey, Taylor, you're the best, right? Jaylen Waddle, maybe one of the best receivers the Dolphins have ever had. He's great. But he kind of needs it clean, you know?
Oh, so you're saying like the conversation somebody should have had with Adele?
Well, yeah. It's just like, you can't even say, Taylor, you're not your best work.
When I'm done, you have a whole list of famous people.
Seriously.
We know it. Let's all remember Adele. She really rounded in on this one.
I just want to be clear for the record. I love Jaylen Waddle.
No, you can't say that.
He's the best.
No, listen. You can't say that.
Why not?
Because you've been trashing him for the last 15 minutes.
I'm not trashing him. I asked a question. You guys got mad at me. This is why I don't ask Jaylen Waddle questions.
Question? Okay, Alex Trebek. You stop. Because you asked the question and asked it in a way of a statement that you can get away with it? Huh?
I feel bad that I had to scour the internet for Jaylen Waddle catches in traffic.
Dade South sent me one.
Not a lot. Not a lot here.
Jaylen Waddle, big hit, tough catch.
Oh, look at that.
Monday Night Football last year. Let's see. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Wait. Yeah, wait. The question was, hold on. The question was, has Jaylen Waddle ever made a tough catch?
Not ever.
Well, yes, you did. That's what you said. That's what you said. There you go.
Right.
There's a tough catch.
He's changing his pitch.
No, here we go. Here goes Semantic Samurai.
You sure you came down with that?
No, I'm not.
It's a picture. We don't know.
Oh, now it's altered.
That is altered. Why don't you let it go? Just let it go. Like
I'll let it go. I'm just asking questions. That's all.
No, you're not asking questions.
I got questions.
You know, expectations ratchet up when you become the franchise man.
Oh, now he's the franchise man. There we go.
I mean, you're the owner's favorite player.
Really? You're the only one that has a dance. That's it. That's it. I bet you the owner's favorite player is Tua. You know why? Because he's been giving him $60 million a year.
Take a break. Mix it up next.
Hey, it's Hawk. You know what?
Yeah. Right. Galen, you can't suspend me for asking if Jaylen Waddle ever makes tough catches. Like, they can't suspend me.
him, Galen.
I understand he's adorable. I know everybody loves Jaylen Waddle. You can't suspend me over that.
National treasure, dude.
Oh, we're back? All right.
Yeah, we're back. Get off the phone. Man.
Ridiculous.
How was that phone call?
Not good. Everybody's yelling at me.
I mean, as expected.
I just want to say for the record, everybody.
Yeah.
I love Jaylen Waddle.
I don't think you do, though.
He is adorable.
Clip
He's
that.
probably got the highest approval rating of any Miami Dolphin. I mean, if you don't like Jaylen Waddle, go bleep yourself. Just ask the question. I'm sorry I asked it. You know what? I recant it. I am sorry.
Too late.
I apologize. I will never ask if this particular player has a flaw. I'm sorry, Galen. He's thinking of suspending me over this. I didn't do anything other than just ask a question. It's ridiculous that he's not a baby. We know that, right? He's not like, he's going to be fine. We're all going to be fine. Ridiculous.
Turn it back.
I'm not trying to. You sure?
There you go. Thank you.
What happened?
Nothing.
No. It
Don't
was
worry
something,
about it.
dude.
What was it?
This guy's on the brink of suspension for his slander.
Galen wants to suspend me for saying anything about Jaylen Waddle.
He's trying to retract.
This guy's got such an
And
approval.
now you're trying to. Did you say? I was just asking a question, baby.
That's all I was doing. That's all I was doing.
National treasure that you're talking about.
I just want to be clear. Wish him nothing but the best. This is the opposite.
I better not see you do the Waddle. I better not ever see you do the Waddle.
You better not do the Waddle.
Oh, I love the Waddle.
See you doing this.
I love the Waddle. It's my favorite thing to do in a Dolphins game. I would like to do it. He hasn't done it in a while. When is the last time Jaylen Waddle scored a touchdown?
See, you're making it worse.
All right, well, none this year. Let's go back to 23. Last touchdown for Jaylen Waddle.
Breaking records in his first couple years.
Wow. Hasn't scored a touchdown since December 17th against the Jets.
Look, Waddle and Babushka banned, apparently.
Yep.
10 months.
Kind of agree with it.
10 months?
Long time.
Yikes. Not his fault, though. Not his fault.
Well, that's what everybody wants to say. It's never his fault. I mean, that's just the point. Is it's never his fault.
Come on.
Tua's probably sitting here like, I'm taking the blame for Waddle again.
Oh, you think that's what he's doing? Wow. This guy has broken records since being on this team. He's done nothing but have success.
All right, I get it. He's adorable. I'm just, it's been a lot of 40-yard performances lately and no tough catches.
Have you seen the team? What you want somebody to have a 200-yard? We had 200 yards passing.
Tyreek made his
You
presence
want somebody
known.
to have a 200-yard day?
Cheetah made his presence known. Big bounce back performance.
How many yards did he have?
69.
Okay, there.
Pretty good.
Well,
wait, Waddle had 40.
See that tough catch he made though?
Oh my goodness.
Tough.
You are the worst. You're the worst. You make it sound like Tyreek had 260.
No. But I'm just saying, I remember the plays, impact.
Because there were so few, you remember every one. I mean, do you understand? You're complaining about a guy who plays a position where there's been no success in that area of expertise.
I understand. I'm not.
No. You started off with Waddle. Hey, I'm tired of seeing these 40-yard performances. How about when was the last time we had a 300-yard passer? Tua.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you complaining about? If they're not throwing the ball or they're not having success throwing the ball, guess what? The receivers' numbers are going to be down too.
Especially when you drop it like he does.
Oh my goodness.
You don't get those yards.
Dude, you're the worst. You're the worst.
I'm not the worst. This is ridiculous.
You know what it is? You know what you sound like right now?
What?
Osweiler.
Your idol. You sound like your idol.
Who?
Skip Bayless.
Oh, that's not fair. That's not things you can't take back.
Wait. That's how he used to go after LeBron. Like you're going after Waddle.
I'm not going after him. I asked a question. If I wanted to go after him, I would have been. I haven't even called him a fat cat. You're doing
it right now.
I'm not calling him that.
How can you
Yes,
be a fat? Wait. How can you call a receiver a fat cat when you haven't had 200 yards passing?
The largest.
I don't think it is a fair shot.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's a fair shot.
Exactly, dude. Although fattest bird in the animal kingdom is a penguin.
Oh, all right.
That's a -1.
You tell Stephen Ross that.
-1.
Because he enjoys doing the penguin.
Yeah, I'm sure he misses it.
Oh,
He hasn't
goodness,
hasn't
he
done it
just-
since Christmas.
You are not going to stop, are you?
This was the last year.
Ah,
penguin and the
switch it on
cross.
up, Al.
What is wrong with you?
You know, the ones who love you the most hold you accountable, Jaylen.
That's not true.
Yeah,
That is true. That is
That's
true.
not true. That's not true. The ones that love you the most don't throw your ass under the bus either.
I'm not throwing his ass under the bus.
Then why did I hear the beep of your truck going in reverse?
I'm just asking questions.
He went.
Yep.
What do you got in the mixed bag today, Marcos?
Love for Jaylen Waddle. Let's start with that. But
Everybody loves Jaylen Waddle. Can't say anything about him.
yesterday during the broadcast,
It's like going against Moo Dang at this point. You know, it's the cute little pygmy hippo that's going viral.
Yeah, cute little hippo.
Overrated.
What? You
What?
love the hippo.
SNL even did a skit about it.
Wow. You know what? And just like the hippo, you have turned against Jaylen Waddle.
Right.
Yesterday during the broadcast, Mark Sanchez hopefully had a chance to apologize to all the children, like Schmeathan says, for what occurred during yesterday's, if you want to call that a football game, between the Patriots and the Dolphins.
Patriot touchdown run.
Tibialis anterior, man. That hurts. That shin hit hurts.
Okay, we hope he's all right. Let's step away.
Woo!
Whoops!
Patriot touchdown run.
Tibialis anterior, man. That hurts. That shin hit hurts.
Okay, we
Hey,
hope
he
he's
tried
all
to
right.
pull a Tobin. He tried to pull a Tobin.
Damage is done.
He's an amateur.
Damage is done.
I like how
Everybody
Chris
said he
Myers.
thought he was the only one. Nope, everybody heard it.
I like how Chris Myers was sitting there chuckling. And goes, moron. Commercial break.
Patriot touchdown run.
Tibialis anterior, man. That hurts. That shin hit hurts.
Okay, we hope he's all right. Let's step away.
Hope he's okay. Why is
All
everybody
right.
laughing then? If y'all hope he's okay, why is everybody giggling?
Every time I hear it, I kind of like
You cringe.
I cringe, and then I feel like Robbie like trying to put the dump button.
Look, Robbie, if you just get boop, dump. Robbie hit it regardless.
He was cool.
Quick. Well, listen. We all know the incident. We ran out of dumps.
Yep.
I don't know if you were there yet, J Fig.
This was probably right before I started
When you
training.
when you were just sitting, you might have been sitting in the room with Robbie.
Oh, it's happened again.
Remember when Robbie would not let me touch the board
No.
when I was training?
No.
He would just like the whole time he was like this, and I'm like, how am I supposed to train?
Kyle's gonna bet Sanchez won't be doing Fox broadcasts after this. I don't think anybody was watching, dude. It was Dolphins
Let me
Patriots.
tell you something. That like, holy smokes. I am being forced to watch two of the most inept teams on offense.
Mm.
Like, just imagine. I got one game in my ear watching on my phone, right? And I'm looking at the other one on TV. And I'm going, damn, can't nobody score any points? Ooh, except Washington. Washington looked good. And I never thought I'd say that.
It's crazy.
That is great.
Right? It looked good. That kid, like, by far, the best quarterback between him and CJ Stroud, right? But
This season?
yeah, for the last couple of seasons. But here's what I'm gonna say about this. And this is the test, the lesson. Look at Sam Darnold. That talent's always been there. You don't just all of a sudden wake up and can play quarterback.
Catching up to him a little.
What do you mean?
He wasn't great yesterday.
They're undefeated.
Doesn't matter. He
You
wasn't
got to
good.
be great every week.
I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick led the league in passing for 3 weeks. Got him a whole broadcasting career.
True.
Okay,
Still,
but they're 5-0.
They are 5-0. They are 5-0.
And it's a whole team because they're pretty good on defense, which is another.
Ginks
and Flores. I think as long as Flores is coaching defense, Van Ginks will have a job.
Definitely.
It happens with coaches.
I think Ginkel's been carrying him for a while.
Got time for any more?
No, why?
We almost made it to 2:00.
I just want to
He's
see
looking at his phone.
all I gotta do is just see like, what can I do to bother him right now?
Look what you did. Look what you
Hey,
did.
so
Yeah,
I lost all my action this week.
I know. I'm sorry, man.
I wanted to take thanks to Kluber. If you don't know his name, you probably shouldn't have put him on your ticket.
Probably.
Yeah, but they were playing a team that wasn't very good, so I thought they would air it out. I was looking at tonight's action.
Oh wow, that Vandy catch. That was a tough catch.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you can say what you want about Vanderbilt upsetting them. They were better. They looked better.
Oh yeah.
They wasn't even close.
See, Saban was like ripping Vandy before the game too. He goes, "That's the only place in the SEC that's not tough to play is Vanderbilt."
And I should know. I played there. You know why?
No.
Because when Houston first moved to Tennessee, that's where they played till the new stadium was built.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it.
I felt like I was playing at American Heritage.
What else you got in the mixed bag, Marcos?
I have some good news from Miami Heat land.
Oh,
yes.
Red, white, and pink game tonight. 6:00 broadcast here on 560.
Yes, we got opportunity to sit down with them last Monday for Media Day.
Mm-hmm.
Saw a lot of the team's personality.
Yep.
Much like what Spo has seen from Scary Terry now that he's had a full off season to kind of gel with the team.
I've seen more of his personality come out. We were already starting to see that toward the tail end of last year. I think he came in, rightfully so, just taking everything in, a little bit quiet. But he's, he has a really engaging personality. He's been much more like himself, I'm sure, at the start of this camp. And you also need that, from that kind of mentality. What he's talking about is being a leader from the point guard position. Just to help everybody get organized and get on the same page.
He was, of all the guys, he was probably the most quiet.
Very,
reserved. But, it wasn't that he didn't say anything. He's just a real, kind of.
Very low, low voice.
Yeah.
That's some funny stuff, though.
Yeah, of course.
He's a guy, I would like Jaylen Waddle every once in a while to make the shots Terry makes.
Oh my God, that ain't happening.
Catches.
I'm gonna tell you like that. Some of those shots when when Scary Terry got that heater, and everybody just stood back, and he was shooting it over fadeaway jumper.
Yeah,
that's
all I'm saying. It's
no
one's saying Jaylen Waddle. I just want to be clear. No one's saying he's not good. I'm just saying. Like a holy bleep catch every once in a while, or just pick your QB up. That's all I'm saying, baby.
Would you rather have that, or would you rather have 4 consecutive seasons of 1,000+ yards?
Consecutiveness is that the word?
That's not
no, but that is. I would love.
Who made you a thesaurus?
Consistency is important, but every once in a while you need to rise above.
Why Marco's got to be our dictionary? We just assuming that you're smarter than us.
Consecutiveness? All right, you go ahead and have that one then.
How you spell it?
What was the one you went? Mm-mm.
That's what I get. I'm like, it was. At least you got a consideration, right? A repeat of the word, kind of use it in a sentence. I just got. Depending on how big the storm is, you're gonna get these periodical. Peter bands. Why? I don't even get. Wait, or my favorite is calmly looks up and said, "We're just gonna let him use that word." This year is gonna get people to reallocate their money because
we're just fine with reallocate. We're just gonna move on from that. Rough. English language, huh?
Wait, wait, how did you become the dictionary? Just out of the blue. Because I know Tobin ain't gonna say nothing.
We were really scared to say something.
Because
Didn't
you
know if
weren't
that was
sure.
a real word or not.
Sometimes, because you're so convincing sometimes, Leroy, you're like, maybe that is a word. Maybe I don't know that word.
No, you didn't even give me that.
Very
Wait, you didn't even give me that. You just no, we just gonna let
because his quick little frog hands.
Yeah.
Quickly went to go type and find out if it was a word or not.
So now we start
Little frog
talking.
fingers.
Now we start talking, and we looking at Webster over here, and we were scared to use words.
Oh, Webster. Oh, I get it. Real funny, dude. Okay.
That's it. That is your new name.
Oh, wow. I didn't even think of that one.
That is
was a
your
good
new
one.
name.
Webster.
It is perfection.
Webster. I meant Webster's dictionary, but that's okay.
Everyone's a comedian now.
Gonna break there, Richmond Web feet. Man, this Pelle Larson's got great hair.
Great hair?
Great hair, dude.
No way.
Great hair. You didn't see that? You didn't think looking at Pelle Larson? I was just looking back at our interview with him, and I'm looking at this hair, and I'm like, you wouldn't agree that that's fantastic hair?
Every time we interview somebody,
Mm-hmm.
I think of your antics
Mm.
and how you just, you know how you do.
What does that mean? What do I do?
You know.
Oh my goodness. Now all of a sudden you're not familiar with your work.
But what does that mean in this term? Talking about his hair.
It's good looking hair.
Just wanted to
No,
reflect.
Leroy. Like, what do you mean by that?
I'm just saying in general.
Oh.
We have guys and then all of a sudden he becomes professional Tobes.
Yeah.
My first question to him was,
didn't you say something about Pat Riley and his hair?
my first question to him was, would you agree with the statement Pelle Larson has better hair than Pat Riley? And he said, of course not.
Yeah, of course not. That's right.
Stupid.
You know why? Because you know what he's thinking. Got to stay hydrated, champ.
That
You ain't messing with Pat. You don't mess with Pat Riley.
I am looking forward to seeing the new scoreboard tonight at the arena.
Ooh,
Are you going?
Fireball. Yeah, we're broadcasting, J-Fig.
Fireball.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, be on the air tonight at 6. I'll be on the air tonight at 6. Let's get the headlines brought to you by Doral Kia. At Doral Kia, choose from over 500 new Kia models in inventory like the Sportage, the Sorrento, and the Telluride. Remember, when it comes to Kia, the great deals are at Doral Kia. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are evacuating to New Orleans for their game. They're going to practice there this week.
All right.
The Hurricane Milton is now a Category 5 storm.
Not good.
They're saying on Twitter that this might be the storm to start the whole trend of saying Category 6.
That's how big it is.
That's how it keeps progressing.
Every hour, it seems like the speeds get quicker.
Can't trust Twitter though.
That's very scary.
Here's
But
what's scary. The scary part of all this is how it went from this may be a developing to will develop to Category 5.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just hoping that once it touches land,
it goes this way.
Well, yeah, it goes up, but also it loses strength, which always happens. But like,
if it goes the other way,
Sarah.
if it goes the other way, it can gain strength. But if it goes out into the Atlantic, maybe not.
I don't know. That's
Because
scary.
the Gulf water is warmer. The Gulf water is warmer.
Yeah, these runnings are pretty scary. By the way, Whiskey, Stars, and Cigars postponed on Wednesday. For those who are planning to go out, we'll give you a date the next time we have it.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
We'll get it in.
We'll have great, safe fun.
The Panthers.
By the way, Jennifer, we're not done.
Uh-oh.
We're not done.
Say less.
The Panthers canceled their ring ceremony tonight for the fans at the arena. They're going to do it privately at the practice facility. So I believe we'll still get a look at the rings tonight on social media and whatnot. Media is attending and whatnot.
I was gonna go set by that. That's fine.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
I was gonna go.
It's farther than work.
Well, when
Actually,
she
no,
means
it's
she was going to
not.
be there. She was going to be there halfway through. That's what she meant.
Yeah.
Halfway through the thing.
Solid.
Okay, Mr. I don't love Jaylen Waddle.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I won't let you
I've
slander
heard-
me.
I've heard
I
you
will
say
not let you slander me.
I don't
did
know.
not say
I
that.
think you said it.
You know, people keep sent. Now I'm getting sent. A lot of people are sending me tough catches.
Yeah, exactly, dude. They
gotta
exist.
say.
What? What now?
Keep high
ball-
pitching it.
Oh, the Tua
ball placement's on point, dude.
Okay.
On point.
Never enough for this guy.
Hey, I tell you what, is moments like this where people should appreciate Tua a little bit more.
Oh yeah, for sure.
When you realize what he actually does. Now,
So
I hope he don't come back slinging it like carelessly. You know what I mean?
I do. Get your Cam Ward on.
Yeah.
Let it rip.
Slang that.
Panthers, so they'll get the rings tonight, but not for the fans. But we'll get a look at the rings tonight. It seems like the opening night is tomorrow. Just for programming notes on everybody. Heat preseason against the Hornets. That's tomorrow on 560 WQAM. Panthers, Bruins, 104.3. The Shark tomorrow night is where you can hear that as the Panther season gets underway. They got Boston tomorrow. Then they're on the road all the way up until the 17th. So I got a 5-game road trip for the champs right out of the gate.
Really?
Yep.
Seems like they should be at home for longer than one game. It probably would have been a 6-game road trip if they didn't win the championship, right?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Probably. But listen, Palmer's going to tell him, breathe out your nose, not your bleep hole, you know?
That might be one of the and here's the crazy thing.
Wisdom.
It makes sense.
Like one of the best messages.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
It makes sense. Don't tighten
What
up.
would Socrates say to that?
He would say that Paul Maurice might be on to something.
Yep.
He says, I agree.
I think after Tyler Huntley had the ball snapped 25 yards behind him, I think Mike McDaniel was breathing out his bleep hole.
Right.
I think that's what
this is what it is. The facts are the facts. You're the worst.
He's good. That's a guy I can't believe I ever doubted. Now I love him. Champion. Genius. What? He knows how to handle a locker room, dude. You could just tell.
All right, dude.
Because he knows he lets the players be the players, but he knows when to turn it up a little bit, you know? Picks his spots.
I'm sorry, who are you talking about?
Paul Maurice.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of this, Mike McDaniel and Florida Panthers. Was Mike McDaniel in the docuseries?
Was he in the docuseries?
I'm seeing clips of him apparently in the docuseries, like banging the drum apparently or something like that.
I was that maybe in the Panthers championship one because I didn't watch that
Which
one.
one
yet.
was on Amazon?
The one on Amazon.
Yeah, the one on.
I don't recall seeing it.
That's Face Off.
I don't recall it, but maybe he was. I don't know. I don't remember that. It was very Kachuk centric.
Wow.
Because it was basically following him. That was the big thing.
Yeah. Someone on Twitter. Oh my God. Okay. There's literally a hand in his face, but you have to be really searching for Mike McDaniel to find it. I'm gonna put up the screenshot here. Apparently, he can be seen in the Amazon documentary series or docuseries Face Off, but you know he's just attending a game. It just
He's just attending this, so like he doesn't have a cameo or anything like that.
like based off
-1 for bringing this up.
You know what? That's no. Wait till you see the picture, and then I will take a show's first double -1.
-1.
You see the picture that the guy posted.
You got a double minor.
Mike McDaniel can say, no, that's not me. And who would necessarily know? I just don't like to see him happy in public places.
Why?
Knowing that the season started the way that it did. I told you, a little less fun, Mike McDaniel. Maybe a little bit more. Where's your family? You don't ever attend these games with your family.
But that was last season.
Fair.
He's got a 4-year-old.
Wait, that's you about to get a 3-peat.
Look at this picture.
Yeah, I want you to get 3 actually.
That's the thing that you wanted me to see.
No, that's just
Sorry. Yeah, that one slipped by me. I apologize.
Understandable. How this picture here.
-1.
But you can tell by the watch.
I'm actually surprised that
And
got
you can tell by
by
those thick glasses.
Yeah.
You think they purposely put that there? Like,
Just to what? Anger you?
just a specific. Look at the Dolphins. Can't even
I
get.
feel
over
like, how did that get by you though? Because you're pretty.
That's true.
Just
Tobin,
did.
Can I just tell you, Tobin?
What's up, dude?
That is the creepiest look. Like, look at you.
You're pretty attentive.
what are you
know, when it
doing?
comes to him.
I was onto those two because I knew they were blown.
Like, he's got that look like, I'm on to you too.
I'm onto you, dudes. You
Look-
guys are
look
sitting
at-
here. You guys
Look at
think
how
you
he's
know what's going on?
staring. Like, you know, normally Tobin has this bleep-eating grin on. That's like serious Tobes. Like, look, he looks crazy.
Like you smelled something.
Well, there was a photo captured at the end of a game that I don't know, maybe a bit more revealing than mine, but a little less angry than Tobin's. This is Stefon Diggs after the game with a little side eye here.
Wow.
Side-eye. Do you think this
Like,
is just a Ginkel thing, or
He's
is it-
looking at him like, you know, you got concussed.
I don't think that's what he's thinking.
He's trying to check on him. You think that's what you're saying?
I
Did
think
they
we-
even dab each other up?
They did. It was very brief, but then everybody slowed it down to Stefon Diggs giving him the nice 9 for 30 today.
You know, Tobin, contrary to popular belief, everybody doesn't act like you. Right? You think that's what Stefon Diggs was thinking?
Some do.
So now you can give yourself 3 -1s, Marcos.
Yes.
Actually, give yourself 4 because you're talking to somebody else during the segment.
No, listen, Tobin, do you hear like an alarm going on?
I do hear something actually. Now that you mentioned that.
So -1 to you,
Yeah, you're not even
Jason.
concerned for our safety, Jennifer.
How am I supposed to know that?
Safe
might
in
be
the
hit?
confines of your
Yo,
goth dungeon.
You would never know because you know.
I'm so sorry. What? Don't come after me.
You
Yep.
started it.
True.
You the
true,
one
true.
say give yourself a -4.
You yell at
I'm
Frog.
not sorry. He's always out here trying to talk to somebody else during the segment.
I wasn't the one, by the way, this whole Jaylen Waddle thing was her idea. She said it in the chat this weekend during the game.
Oh, I do
She
remember.
goes,
so
lots
sorry.
of hands, Waddle.
Oh, that's what she said.
That's what J-Fig
Now
said.
you're lashing out. Now you're
Man, it
lashing
was
out.
tough. You don't want to know why,
Lots
though.
of hands.
She doesn't like birds. Waddle, penguin. Murderer.
Is a penguin a bird?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
flightless bird.
Yeah.
That's why I like them. They can't fly.
Can't fly away.
Well, yeah. It's funny how you seem to clip the ones that can't fly. They clip my wings. Here comes the murderer.
Once the wings are gone, it's curtains.
First of all, look at this. Look at this.
What is that? A fat cat?
Yeah.
Oh, Sanders?
The fat cat. And who's
Fat
the
cat
fat
Sanders.
cat? You,
Yeah.
Marcos.
Of course, because Jason Sanders doinked off a 41-yard field goal.
Marcos is fat cat daddy.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, you said it. We all knew it.
We
Nope.
We knew what you meant.
I mean,
Take a break. Back after this.
WQAM.
You playing the one with the rap?
Nope, this one is the normal album version, so she can let all of her skills show.
Jennifer, can you explain why T Swift is releasing all of her music a second time?
Yeah.
Please. Sure. Because Scooter Braun,
I
believe he purchased Big Machine Records, which is where she was signed. And then she was trying to buy back her
catalog,
and he just didn't want to. So then all her hard work and all her earnings were going to him, mostly, or whatever. And so Kelly Clarkson one day just suggested, why don't you just re-record all your albums and just change some, like a little part of it. That way it's yours again and it's legal. And then that's exactly what she did.
So what about all those old songs? Like, do they disappear or are they still available?
No, they're still there.
Them, but
they're still there.
That's why it's Tay-Tay's version, dude.
What?
That's why it's Tay-Tay's version, dude.
Right. That's what
exactly.
They put on
That's why it's TV.
Right. So when you see a song, it'll say Taylor's version.
Right.
Yeah.
Remastered.
Okay.
And then so what she also
know this
does,
as an artiste. Like, don't you have your own album?
Yeah, another one coming out, single, slated to release October 30th of this month. I appreciate you bringing that up. Thank you.
What's it called?
It is called Grow Up.
That's funny. That's funny. What a hell of a song to put on this show. Grow up.
There's lines Peter Pan in any of that, in any of the lyrics.
So to answer Dolphin Kane, you would think the older ones are worth more. Sure.
No, but her supporters are only going to buy the new stuff.
Exactly, because they know the whole story. But now she's also adding songs that were unreleased during that time
to the new albums. Right.
Yeah.
But the unreleased.
So
ones
that's why.
And we love listening to the unreleased ones.
That's why the new album was kind of because she's doing all that other stuff.
She ran out of ideas.
That's right.
No.
Had to rely on those unreleased tracks, if you know what I'm
I'm surprised that now artists are collabing with every other artist. So I'm surprised she hasn't done more of that.
She doesn't do it because she just wants all her music to be fully hers. Like, she has collabs, very minimal, but she also doesn't want, like, she just wants it to be her music. She wants to write it. She wants to do everything.
Yeah.
She's involved in every part.
She's a billionaire. So, like, yeah.
But she's also very creative. So,
yeah.
Except this last album.
All right. So, back to Grow Up.
Yeah. Well, like, that's
all.
You know what? The irony of the name of that song on this show is hilarious. Grow up.
Look, I do think we all need to grow. For example, I understand you need more than mobility to play quarterback. That's how
really? Because it might help if you could throw a damn pass.
Yes. Tobin needs to grow up about his opinion on Jaylen Waddle.
I don't have an opinion. I asked a question.
Oh, dude.
Don't hide behind the question. You know what? You're like the reporter that goes, the question had to be asked.
It is a question that has to be asked. I just want to know if you guys. So you guys, I just want to be clear here. I'll take the hits, but you guys got to be honest with me.
Okay.
You haven't thought that either?
No, because Dave South sent us a picture where you catching a tough ball.
No, we didn't.
Who sent that picture?
You thought that was a tough one?
You know what? I would like you to jump I would like you to jump your ass up in the air and catch a ball with all the stuff that can happen to you when you hit the ground.
Asking somebody who doesn't do the tasks of somebody else as a deflection of winning an argument is not winning an argument. It'd be like asking me, like, Leroy, you all the time will rip customer service because it's not done up to snuff. Why is the response ever, why don't you try and do it?
It's not my job.
Exactly. It's not my job to go catch footballs.
Then if it's not your job and it's not your expertise, how in the hell can you comment on whether somebody's doing a good job or not?
When I'm watching the game
Oh, you're
If
an
they
expert
do it-
now. You're a
if they-
football expert.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Just want to be clear. When you've ordered, when you've ordered food, or you have built something at your house, or you need something
Here it
fixed,
comes. Go ahead.
all of a sudden you're an expert at it.
No, but I want what I pay for when I pay for it.
Okay.
So that's the issue. The issue is never how they do the job. It's the fact that they do the job on their
But you
time
can't
frame,
comment. You can
but
never
it's not
comment.
what I'm promised.
You can never comment on a poor job done. Never.
You're saying Jaylen Waddle
Even if
did a
you're not
poor
expert?
job.
I didn't say that.
But
I
you
didn't
said
say that.
Tyreek did an excellent job.
I didn't say
They were
that.
29 yards apart.
Tough yards though. Tough.
With a quarterback that hasn't had 200 yards passing.
All right. I'm just
So what are you expecting?
I'm not
How
expecting
many yards are
anything.
you expecting Waddle to have when the team don't
Dare
go
I ask a
200?
question about him? How
No.
dare?
Again, I'll ask my question again.
Yep.
You're on a team that hasn't had 200 yards passing,
Right.
and you're complaining about a receiver. There ain't much action there, boss.
No, but the action that has there, boop, right off the hands.
Yeah.
Just asking a whole one in.
And you, the expert that you are, have determined what balls he should be catching.
I'm asking it. How come the tough ones never get drawn in? That's it. When Tyreek got that ball, but we all saw him jump for, like, whoa, tough catch.
Maybe Waddle don't have those hops.
Maybe he doesn't. That's why I asked the question. But you
No,
want to?
that's not what you
Because
asked
I
the question.
dared ask
You
a
asked
question
the
about
question. You asked
Jaylen
the
Waddle.
Listen,
No.
you
I
asked
said
a question in one of your tones.
And what? Excuse me?
You know
one
the
of my
tone that
tones.
you know one of the tones.
Hmm.
Could be something, could be nothing. I'm just asking questions.
Nobody else has noticed it, but apparently nobody ever, because we all just look
Yeah,
at this.
you're the
and
only
everyone's
one.
got
So
their
you
glasses.
must be the football expert.
It has nothing to do with expertise.
I'm
That's why
looking
I
at
asked
this
the
team.
question.
I'm looking at this team, and before I start talking about making hard or difficult catches, I would like to see more than 200 yards passing.
Yeah, it
How
was
about
you.
that?
Let me just say this. It was not a mere hours ago on this show.
They
that
had
you
more
looked-
yards rushing than passing.
You looked a mere hours ago on this show. You admitted to looking at Gary Anderson and being like, you had one job. You're not a kicker.
I didn't tell him that though, because I fumble the ball and make mistakes.
I'm not telling
too.
this, but I'm not telling this to Jaylen Waddle. I'm merely asking the question.
Yeah. I got to tell you, Stephen, we don't need your little sideshow. We don't need your comments. Pipe down.
What were his comments?
A bunch. He
lot of people-
he got Twitter thumbs today.
A lot of
thumbs today.
No, Leroy's mad because a lot of people are sending in boxed in emojis.
I'm not boxed in. I'm not boxed in. I'm not boxed in. I'm not boxed in because what you're saying is totally different than what I'm talking about. If I go to customer service and see 4 people standing behind the counter and nobody helps me, that's poor customer service.
You
And
don't
no,
know
I
how
don't
to
have to
do
be
it,
an
son.
expert. I don't have to be an expert on customer service.
You
They
ever run
are
a Publix?
there for one reason.
Have you run a
customer
Publix?
service.
Have you run a
But
Publix?
I will tell you this. You can't determine what balls Waddle should and shouldn't be catching
Why not?
because you don't know the difficulty of them.
I know
hadn't
they're
noticed-
difficult.
I hadn't noticed it.
When we're watching sports every single Sunday, we whether you played sports or not played sports, would you not agree it's hard or not hard to determine which things are harder to do?
You lost me.
Is it harder to hit a wide open shot, Leroy, or a double contested shot? If I have 2
contested.
defenders draped over
It's
me.
harder, double contested.
Okay. So I'm not, it's not like I'm sitting here being like, oh, the wide open one, that one is samesies as the one that he has to jump up and get over a defender. I
Right.
understand it's tough.
Yeah.
He's paid and thought of as one of the best receivers in the league. And I just have a question of,
Correct. What any particular play you're talking about? Because
yeah, well, these were actually not even tough ones. These were ones like right over the middle. I was like, pick your guy up there a little bit. I understand there's traffic. I understand. But like, haul that in, baby. Pick up the offense. You're Jaylen Waddle. You need everybody. With no Tua, You need everybody to pick it up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, here comes downpour. The gods are angry with me.
Yeah.
Feel like
They're out
floating.
there like he's lying.
How dare you smite Jaylen Waddle?
Boom! Lightning.
Guy is the most beloved
Isn't-
player.
Can I just say this?
More love than Dan Marino.
Hey, on the weather front, isn't it weird rain? It really doesn't rain hard. It just rains constant.
It rained here all night.
But not like
and it had like moments of like very strong and then
and
very
then,
like,
but it was mostly like just a constant rain.
Yeah.
I got my update from my buddy who actually studied weather in college, which take it for what you will.
Here we go. Jaylen Waddle, 3rd and 13. Jaylen Waddle muffs ball, has actual flippers for hands as if he were a penguin.
No.
Whoa.
See, wait, you see
What
what,
are
you
you
do?
reading?
He's reading nothing.
No, I swear.
I want to see.
No, you don't get my documents.
Exactly.
That's your document.
Exactly.
Private document.
You're an editor of the facts, J-Fig. I can't trust you. Who knows what you're-
Look,
even
Scooby's
Scooter
mad
called
at
you a
you.
liar.
Scooby's mad at you for lashing out on me.
She's right.
Take a break. Back after this. welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. It's been a Monday Football Rewind brought to you by your South Florida Chevy dealers. Looking for more power, capability, and technology? With Chevy trucks, you're ready for anything. Chevrolet, together. Let's drive. My all right goes to Raheem Mostert. Hell of a comeback. Needed him. Needed your leading touchdown score from last year to help spark things. It was good to see Mike McDaniel get the run game going for the Miami Dolphins. And much needed.
Yep.
But
were you shocked? Were you shocked that Raheem Mostert made that much of a difference? Or was it the Patriots? Like, I'm trying to, because it seemed like the running game got going when Raheem was in there and kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just think H-Chan, maybe he's he's tiny. He is small. Like, it's maybe better with, like you've always said, there's a difference between just handoffs and just touches.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just a better guy, like using out in that passing game and stuff like that.
Maybe he can use his speed a little bit better because he has the ability to go up inside too.
Yeah. So I don't know. Probably shouldn't, because he was good last year. He was very important to the team.
Right.
But it was very helpful. My oh no. Brock Osweiler, dude. You ruined that Canes game, dude.
Wow.
Should have been a game for the ages. And this guy's sitting here boo-hooing about a targeting call. Go to hell, Brock Osweiler. I thought we were done with you. Enough already.
He probably never got targeted. Nobody could reach his head.
Oh, no.
Big ass giraffe. What's your all right and oh no, Leroy?
So, again, my all right is, for those who stayed up and watched the Canes game, for whatever reason, kudos to you.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you very much.
It takes a hell of a fan to still think you got a chance, down 35-10, and your team just not looking right. So kudos to you guys. Kudos to to the Canes, because that was tremendous. And at the end of the year, you're going to look back on this and you're going to say, like, the games at the end of the season are important, but not as important as these games that they weren't playing their best football and they were able to pull one out. My oh no. Mark Sanchez, what are we doing? Dude, what are we doing?
Oh, no.
Like, that might be, in all of my years of watching football, I've never even heard of an accidental one get out. And then you could also be the damage is done. Don't then come back and say shin. We know what you meant. We know what you meant. Stop it. So, yeah, like, it was hilarious. It caught everybody on TV off guard because isn't there a delay?
I don't know. I was like,
I guess we going live, but then you could always say, hey, Pat McAfee cusses all the time.
well, that's fair. That was like people who were talking about Cam Ward, because Cam Ward was cursing up a storm when he got on the Sports Center. I'm like, you guys employ Pat McAfee.
Right.
And it was 2:30 in the morning.
Isn't that crazy? But I will say this. It has made that portion of sports more entertaining when the guy talks about sports like we do.
Yeah.
Right? So.
J-Fig? All right. Oh, no?
My all right will also go to the Canes. I feel like you guys only spoke about it for like the first hour, and I think for a whole comeback like that, they deserve more love. My gut instincts told me to stick it out and continue watching the game.
What were you doing?
They were
on
right.
The side? You must have been doing something else.
You were doing
something.
something.
You wasn't just
more.
laying around watching
TV.
Where were you? Where were you?
I was home.
You were home by who were you watching the game with?
Scooby.
So you.
Thank you.
You telling me that you just
my
sat
gut
up.
instinct told me it's not over, and I believed in my team.
You know you're my girl. and we think it's thieves and all this stuff. But I think sometimes
I promise.
All
I'm not
right,
even
all
lying
right.
right
I'm
here.
gonna take your
I'm
word
not.
for it. Look at the smirks. Look at the smirks.
What's Mark's Tobin's?
And Marcos don't believe you one bit.
I know she was up, and I know she was watching the game.
JVIC has some weird sleep hours. She'll be texting us like randomly. I don't know what her sleep pattern
I
is.
don't
It seems to
sleep,
normally
guys.
be it seems to be up 10 to 2, go back to sleep, and then wake up at like 11 to stay up until 6 in the morning. But then there's trains, so she's not getting into traffic. She's kind of like a vampire.
Yeah, it's different.
That's why I look. It's always dark in my room. There you go. My oh no goes to this whole hurricane and this weather situation.
Oh no!
Normally, Floridians are very nonchalant. They don't really care about the news and when hurricanes are coming. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried.
Yeah, because it's all the rain before the storm, and
Mind
then
you,
when the storm comes, right?
With the rain that's happening right now, the facility for the Florida Panthers, it's flooded.
Well, I mean, that thing.
It's east of 95, which I brought up that question.
It's not a well-built parking lot either.
Like, why are we
Well,
building?
imagine with that. Imagine with that little rain. What we're about to experience. It's a little scary,
remember,
guys.
I told you. Remember in June, I had to go get fines in my truck. The water was up to the hood.
I just got a text that Palm Beach schools are closed Wednesday, Thursday. So
so they give me a 2-day heads up.
Yep.
You know what that means? I'm gonna be home with Teaspoon.
Froggy, what do you got for us here, buddy?
My all right obviously goes to the Canes, but also to what I was doing at the time that allowed me to watch the Canes game, which was for the first time ever successfully attend Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh,
Hey, how was that?
It was just as cracked up as a lot of people talk about. It is very scary, very entertaining experience, good food.
Oh,
good
you're
time.
not allowed to wear costume, right?
No, you're not allowed to. Yeah,
Right.
safety issue. And I've
Like
heard-
mainly, you can't wear a mask for the most part.
Yeah, specifically a mask is what they're worried about. And I've heard, some stories of what they used to do in the past. I'm glad they have more rules and regulations preventing them from like touching you or doing anything, because it allowed me to appreciate the experience without feeling like, is this
Did you get scared?
I did. Yeah, I got scared.
Do you scare easily?
I wouldn't say easily, but I wouldn't say I'm that tough. But nonetheless, there were times where it's like they know that I felt like I was reading a defense, like a read option. It's like,
No, it's
okay,
not like that.
I see you going this way for sure. So
Mhm.
that's why they trick you. And then you look and you're like, oh, you're not there. And then they're right here behind you. So they have two options to scare you each time. That's
The only thing that scares him are running out of flies and new shoes.
Or used shoes?
No, it wouldn't
No,
scare
he
me.
loves you shoes.
Why do you have any?
Okay.
Do you have any on you right now?
No, I don't.
All right. Let me see.
What's your oh no?
What's on those piggies right there? My oh
Look at my
no.
feet.
Oh no goes to Tobin.
What?
That's right, dude. For your slander of Jaylen Waddle and for your lying last segment, dude. I know that you messed up the word dude, and I was gonna find it. This is from last segment when he was talking about Taylor Swift.
There's
Everybody-
That's why it's
But-
Tay Tay's version, dude.
What?
What you talking about? Dewey Decimal System? What are you-
I was, like, up in- I was up at the line and I moved. I'm like, I hope nobody saw that.
Right. Wait, there's nothing worse than that left tackle that flinches and he tries to hold it. He's going.
Oh, he got me. Damn it.
Can you play it again? Can you play
That's
it
why
again?
it's Tay Tay's version, dude.
Wait, so
Dude.
you put the D and the U and switch spaces with the E and the D. Oh my
Dude.
goodness.
Do your job better, Jaylen Waddle.
They're so
Everybody-
big.
That's why it's
But-
Tay Tay's version, dude.
And then I was like, what'd you say? And he's like, I said, dude. And I was like, okay. Well,
Wait. No, you got to do it like you do me.
I was being attacked by all sides at that time. But
Here you go.
Mm-mm. All right, that's our show today, ladies and gentlemen.
where's
Thanks
yours?
for tuning in.
Oh, you
I
did
did
yours
mine.
first.
Yeah,
All
I did
right.
mine, baby.
Wait,
Red,
what?
white, and pink game tonight. Kaseya Center, 6:00. Might be the last thing we do. That's recreational for a couple days. So if you guys are down there, I'll see you there. Our preseason coverage of the Heat will begin tomorrow against the Charlotte Hornets. You can hear that on 560. Panthers, they will be on 104.3 The Shark for opening night against the Bruins. No Whiskey Stars and Cigars. That is postponed. So keep an eye on that. But again, if you guys want scrimmage coverage tonight, 6 p.m., Solana and I will get going, and we'll have that for you right here on 560. The rest of you rascals, be safe. Don't punch anybody in the face over some water at Publix. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Everybody,
That's why it's Tay-Tay's version, dude. Or a newer model.
Yeah.
But there's more miles on the odometer. I'm a little shook right now. I got to be honest with you.
I'm like fiberglass.
Whoa. You're what?
This guy's fiberglass.
Should we give Spo credit for pulling white strings?
It don't matter when it was. It doesn't matter when it was played.
Oh no. Loretta Lynn died.
Hope you mother have a good day. Join Hawkins.